You feel good?
A song is not aesthetic, so then what would that be?
You gonna welcome us into this or no?
No.
We're gonna do it.
Welcome to Bad Brain.
All right.
Is that how yours
That was the
was?
gayest thing I've ever
That's how Justin does it.
Is it really?
No, I don't.
That's how he does it. Welcome to Bad Brain Podcast.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Bad Brain Podcast.
Yeah, okay.
We do have a guest on again. The band is back together.
No, it's not.
The band,
It's not back.
the band is back together.
The bass player.
We're like in sync. We're like in sync right
Yeah, he's basically in. He called in draft topics.
He's Justin
He's got his own
Timberlake.
top. He's going to have a nice little epi. He was
Marco
saying to us on
called
the phone.
me at, first of all, no one knew Marco was even coming on. He called me at 9:37, right? Saying, hey, I want to get a 10:30 start on the dot, is what he said to me. I go, what are you talking about?
I said, I'm not demanding, I'm asking.
Well, it didn't sound like an ask, because an asking usually goes, hey, I don't know, like if it's possible, but can we do like a hard 10:30 start? He said, hey, I'm not demanding, but I want a 10:30 start.
So he asked for a 10:30 start, and you came in and decided to fuck with the camera for 40 minutes.
What time is it? It's 10:51. I mean, I said I was going to be late. I've been dragging ass. I felt great when I woke up this morning. I went to the gym. I didn't make it through my workout. I felt like I was going to throw up. And so then I just went home and I was just taking my time. And then I remembered that we had
You probably have the norovirus, and now we all have the norovirus.
Everyone has it.
What?
It's the neurovirus and pneumonia.
I just wish that I did this much determination. When, actually, I don't care because Al still hasn't got paid, and it's been like 8 months. I would have killed Rob Del Vecchio by now.
He never paid Rob D?
Yeah, he said
he's coming on and giving it to me in person.
Yeah, I'll wait
fuck
for that.
Rob D.
Yeah, literally when I see Jesus.
His pants are too tight. You think that's what it is?
Always.
They're too tight.
Always.
He loves
Just-
tight pants.
yeah.
I think
He can't get his wallet out.
I think he was wearing leather pants. That's actually funny.
I love he loves tight pants and he loves tight pants and no socks. That's him.
Yeah, he just
He's clearly a pervert. That's what it is.
At Flow Golf, I'm pretty sure he was wearing the leather pants that David Schwimmer was wearing in that episode of Friends.
Yeah.
Like, I just think his day to day is supposed to be like, I guess I'll call him like a I'll call him like a construction manager. The whole joke is like Rob D kicks his feet up like every single day. He 100% does minimal physical labor. Anyhow, working in construction every day, somehow, some way, this man found like the most Vineyard Vine Lululemon tight ass pants that you could ever wear on a construction site. It's crazy.
Usually,
you've seen them, right?
Yes.
They came from. That's how he goes from like that to the gym to back. I'm like, how do you?
His father must be like, look at this fanook that I grew up.
Yo, his father is that man's a savage. He got pinned in between a truck and a trailer. It broke his foot, like blew his foot up. His foot was huge, like the size of that like urn looking thing behind you. And then went to like work the next day, like just like I worked for him.
You're not built for that life.
I forget who told me they were like, you're gonna have a tough time. My buddy Freddie's father was like, he's working for Del Vecchio. He's not gonna like it. And let me tell you something. I thought because I worked with my father, it would kind of
translate.
Right.
Yeah.
No. They are like boots to ass. Like, dude, it is like a militant camp. And you know what?
Nobody at this table is built for construction.
Credit to them.
That very early on.
Not one of us.
Credit to them. They get this shit done. They're one of the best around.
Speak for yourself, Joe.
I knew this was coming, dude.
Bob the Builder.
Speak for yourself.
I tried not even remotely built for construction.
Who did the wall? Who did the wall in Braintree?
That was good, Al.
Doesn't mean you're built for construction.
I'm built for life.
Did you decorate a wall?
If anything, that's
I put the wall up.
You put a wall up in Braintree.
Yeah, and I'm going to build my entire podcast studio that's going to fall apart. I'm going to build that too.
I don't know what wall you put up in Braintree. I just don't understand. That's like
The backdrop, Marco. The wood that you see?
He used nails and nailed.
You don't see the wood?
That's not, anybody could do that. I'm
No,
talking about.
you couldn't do that.
Yes,
Johnson.
I could.
No,
I'm
you
talking
couldn't.
about manual.
You couldn't even paint the wall.
labor, dude. I painted the wall perfectly.
Manual labor, like I didn't mind it sometimes. It was like kind of nice to like get like a sweat and you're outside. Like
second of it.
The people I worked with were like the people that you work with. You got to understand, like they aren't the most outstanding citizens. Like they're particularly like scumbags. So that are just like kind of going through it. So when I worked for Middlesex, I was in trenches, fucking 12 feet down, just trying to, I didn't know what I was doing at first, but I was taking the wires from up above and putting them underneath into the street. And like all the work that goes into that, you got to pay attention.
How did you even get that job?
How did I get that job? Life was going straight. Life was going straight down the shitter. I called my dad. I was like, what do I do? And he was like, I have a guy over at Middlesex. I was supposed to work in Melrose on like a job site. They put me out in Needham. And every day I had to wake up. I had to be on job site. If you were like past 7 a.m., dude, they made you feel like legitimate. Like sometimes I got sent home. No, I never got sent home. No, yes, I got sent home once. But they'll make you feel like shit. If like you don't have your stuff, like you gotta have your glass. If you don't have safety glasses, if you don't have the safety glasses, goggles, your hard hat, vest, see you later. Like good luck. Good luck to you. Oh, if you forget if you forget your boots,
I mean you gotta hide.
But isn't that like that in any job?
What?
If you're not like prepared, like if you walked into work without an apron, don't you get sent home?
Don't you think sometimes in like
he's worn sweatpants to work?
In like
that is true. He does wear.
You guys allow people to work for you at La Familia that will also wear sweatpants. Don't care. Don't ever make that comment to me. There's a kid that consecutively wears
I got to see this kid that you're talking about.
Okay, I'll show you. It's a kid that draws up the worst fucking UFC parlays ever in his whole life.
He wears sweatpants.
And I absolutely want to.
Never seen him wear sweatpants.
Yes, that is, dude. It is such a fuck. It is such a lie.
What the fuck are you guys talking about? Hold on.
They rash on me because for a long stint of time when I was low on financials, I couldn't get black pants, so I wore black sweatpants at Wicked.
Nico, I would have gave you $30 to get a PGA.
Yeah,
no,
Nico, I would have bought you a pair of dress slacks.
He's wearing fucking elastic fitted sweatpants.
Al, you remember?
Rob D wouldn't even look at those. Those are 3 of Rob D's.
This was before Marco started to actually kind of rake it in, and Marco looked at me when I was having car troubles. Like, oh, Nico, dude, why didn't you tell me? I would gave you $2,000 for a car. And I looked right across the table at Al and I was like, this kid's full of shit. Yeah. He's like, you never said that. But fast
What do you mean I never said that?
You never, that was never on the table.
What was never on the table?
You to help me out with a car. That was
1,000%. I told you I would give you 1,000 to put down on the car. Did I not?
don't believe so. I don't.
Who gave you money to repair your air conditioner?
No, I
gave you $750 to repair the air conditioner. So you tell me I wouldn't come up with another $250.
Why are we talking about money?
Time out, guys.
Hold on.
I'm not, dude. I'm talking about 2 totally fucking different situations.
You're saying that I wouldn't be good for giving you a G note when I gave you $750?
I never said you wouldn't be good. That's not what I just said.
That was never going to happen.
This is what this podcast was built on, guys.
Hold on.
That you didn't say that to me prior. Not that you wouldn't do that, but that just that you didn't say that.
You need to clarify that. I'm not holding it against you.
I said it.
Actually,
you need to clarify that you said it backwards.
I do love the move, like when someone like gets out of the dumps and then you just be like, well,
I would have helped you.
I love that move.
Yeah, but Nico, the way you said it makes it sound like I'm just that guy that's conveniently like, hey, by the way, if you
I just mentioned that one time in particular where like I finally got my Jeep. I drove myself here and you were like, oh, dude, I wish you told me. I would have helped you out with the car. Like,
because I would have.
Well, fuck, man.
I was in a position for years where I needed fucking, help from other people.
I understand.
I do this all the time. Someone goes and moves. They do something in their house. I'm like, oh, dude, you should have called me. I would have helped you out.
Yeah, it's the after help.
I definitely would have helped you out.
It was just more of like a funny thing. But like,
Nico, when your air conditioner blew with the electric,
this is what I'm talking about. I'm not saying that you've never helped me. I'm not saying that. Yeah. And I'm not saying you're not capable of that. I'm very grateful for all the help that you gave me. Listen to what I am saying. I am saying that time that I sat down and like I was so relieved. I finally got a Jeep. I drove to Brian's house. Everybody was there for the communion. I got to drive my car. After a year, I went 11 and a half months with no car. I was Ubering to work every day into town. And so I was like pumped and just talking about it. Everyone's asking, obviously, what you got. And then Marco just like happened to look over at me. He was like, oh, dude, like, why didn't you tell me? Like, I would have helped you.
It's like oh my God. It's like in the Ringo when the kid's like, when the fuck did we get ice cream? Like, when the fuck did you offer?
Yeah, it's like, where the hell was
exactly.
that? Where the hell was I?
I offer the generous hand to the Don very often.
Yeah, I understand. I'm not denying.
You got to kiss his ring.
I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
Kiss his ring.
You do get to kiss the ring.
No, there's no ring.
I'd rather kiss the ground. I'm gonna kiss the ground. The fucking walking out your house.
Yeah, you gotta fall.
This place.
Yeah,
like,
Al. Honestly, like they clean up the out front because that's
no.
fucking
Next
crazy,
time,
Al.
I'm not even gonna do around
like
the
a
house because it's
minefield.
unnecessary.
I did hear you did the shoveling though. That's the word on the street.
I always do the shoveling.
What?
Well, who the fuck else would?
Well, here's the thing, right? Is he has a snowblower and it just
Snowblower,
refuses
yeah.
to
We haven't
use
got
it.
that up and running. I did.
Haven't got it up and running.
This is the first time I used an electric shovel.
A gas tank at a gas station, put it in, and turn the engine.
Oh yeah, it's
Well,
that
you got to
easy.
prime it
You're right.
first too.
There's a bunch of stuff you got to do. That thing's so old, dude. I wouldn't even use that. They got me a brand new one. Yeah, I'll fucking. Run
Hey,
that.
if you needed a new snowblower, why didn't you ask?
Why didn't
I'm
you
gonna
ask?
be-
He would have got
I
it.
would've
for
let
you.
you
Yeah,
go.
yeah, you should have.
Yeah.
I would. I want to be completely honest. A kid did come here.
Yeah.
and did it, but I would say he did it like 85%.
So not like we used
Well, what'd you
to-
pay him?
No.
Hold on, what'd you pay him?
$80.
That's no 80
too
bucks
much.
for a kid.
Yeah, to
We
85%?
never got 80
No,
bucks.
people used to get
I would've
people
went
used to
home.
get no. You
Yeah,
guys
just
got
left.
$20 a driveway, right?
Yeah.
$25 a driveway,
easy.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, now in this stimulated economy, 80. Listen, if you're gonna give the kid $80 and it's gonna go up fucking 60%,
Yeah.
that whole thing should
He
be
asked
done
for
100.
40. I gave him 80. I said, next time
He
I
was
like to
being a
see
gentleman.
cement. I said, next time I like to see cement. That's what I said.
Was it one kid?
One kid.
We
Yeah.
used to tag. Yeah, but we used to
Right.
like tag or
Last time they
triple
came
team.
with two of them, but I was
You know
glad
what
that
the
they were
other
just
part
out
of it is
there.
that might be tougher nowadays.
Stumping.
I mean, I know kids suck for the most part, but like people have way less cash on them.
Yeah.
When you guys were shoveling
Well,
driveways,
they probably have
people-
Venmo. That fucking little
Yeah,
shit.
no, I
probably
get
have
that. But
Venmo.
like when people are like, you got to think about it. Back in the day, you go knock on somebody's fucking door. Hey, you want your driveway shoveled? Okay, I got a fucking C note here. Split it between the 3 years, whatever the fuck, however it worked out, whatever. People used to make 2 months worth of money.
Yeah.
More than that in a day.
Do you know what I was thinking of on the ride here? Just, I don't know why this thought came into my head, but like Albie's what, 10 years old?
Yep.
I feel bad for that whole generation. You never see them like out on the street with like a bunch of kids.
Never.
playing.
Yeah, it's wild, bro.
Never.
Yeah.
It's sad.
No, I know.
It's- I know it's
wicked
like
sad.
I know it's like a
The best-
recycled
the be-
talking point from like the, not that I'm saying your point is, it's just something that I feel like gets acknowledged a lot more nowadays. It sucks that like the being outside and around people, it's just it was so much
Well,
fun.
and the thing
Summer
too,
is
we were all,
summer's the biggest indicator of it, obviously.
we were all so close in age and we all lived so close to each other. Like Auntie Michelle, you guys were downstairs. I was downstairs. Obviously, he's upstairs. But
me and you,
Yeah.
us three were always downstairs. It didn't matter what house
Yeah,
we were in.
that's
Always downstairs.
But the point I'm trying to make is like, it stinks. Even like he has all cousins that are the same age. Some of them live in New Hampshire. Some of them live in Danvers. Some of them live in fucking East Boston. So it's like, it's hard. It's like, it's not like, hey, after school,
Right.
you're all going to the same school like we all did. And we're all playing outside together.
I mean, their holidays are similar to ours.
I know,
which is
but
nice.
holidays
I know,
are
I'm just-
holidays.
I know. No, I'm saying that's like, what are they, 6 of them a year?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Or birthday parties.
Birthday
and shit
parties
like
and
that.
shit. Like, I get that.
That's
So-
why you got to keep your kid in sports. The sports will
Yes.
keep them all. The boys will
Absolutely.
be boys. When the boys get together,
Yeah.
they're still boys. I've always said it on this podcast several times. When the boys get together, they run like dogs.
Yeah.
So you got to keep the dogs together.
Absolutely.
I
That's why I
agree.
put them in sports. Let them fool around, have a good time.
It is crazy.
Well, you're
though.
lucky
Like,
you don't have a girl, because then it's like, what are you going to do? Fucking gym? Now you got to go gymnastics. Now you're
No,
Al's the gymnastics
look at
coach.
we got some cousins that are in like soccer and shit. They're fucking crazy. They might be crazier than the boys sometimes.
That's
Yeah.
true.
that is a lot.
Oh, yeah, Ari and the girl, they were
So
all.
if you had a girl, would you be doing the same coaching shit?
Yes, probably.
Like full blown? You don't even.
I mean, if Al had a daughter and she played softball, he's probably going to coach.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Like, when I tell you,
so funny you brought that up.
My favorite thing in the what I would love to do is not coach, because I feel like it's a detriment to my kid, because all me and him will fight because he tells me that I'm wrong when he's always wrong because he's a piece of shit.
He's your kid.
That's just how it is. So like everyone's relationship doesn't get like, it'll go back like 15 years from now, I'll be like, oh yeah, that was cool. He was coaching me.
Yeah.
But they just think you're on you're on their ass 24/7 when you're talking about form and shit.
I used to think like my father coaching us in hockey and shit. I was always like, yeah, it's cool that my coach is my dad. But the problem was like when my dad wouldn't coach us on like the off years, when he would stay and be like Nico's head coach and stuff like that, our coaches were fucking morons.
This is my point. This is exactly the point I was trying to make.
It was like the dad thing was like a catch-22. It was like, all right, it's my father here.
They almost care too much.
I've never.
But I think I was so fortunate enough. My dad is a fantastic coach.
Yeah,
like he is a great coach. He shows you how to pay attention to detail. He knows his shit, and it makes you want to growing up and everything like that. I never wanted to fuck up because not because
you didn't want to disappoint.
I didn't want to disappoint him, but he gave you an expectation of what you should be doing. And if you follow suit, you'll be okay.
Yeah.
And growing up, we did very well in hockey.
But you guys don't listen to him at all when it comes to golf.
I wish I listened to him.
They don't listen to him at all.
No, I wish I did. But time out. But before we get to that, I wish I did actually listen to him more when we did get into it, when he was like, listen, you're at this age where you got to start going to skills because there's going to be a difference between you and the kids that are putting forth the effort. And I was just like, yeah. Baseball, I didn't need
video games instead.
Baseball, I didn't need it. Hockey, I needed it, for sure, to go the next step, because I was all right. I was pretty good. I just was that step behind. I wasn't in that next tier.
What about you getting fat? You think that hurt it at all? You got a little fat.
Nico wasn't really fat in high school though.
No, he got chubby.
No, I was had a little bit behind me, but my junior and senior year, I was actually doing pretty good.
So it wasn't a fat thing.
No, it was an effort thing.
Lazy.
It was an effort thing. Yeah, listen.
So
I wasn't I'm not naturally gifted. You know, I had to work for my shit.
Right.
So all that
you
stuff,
like to party with your friends and smoke weed. So if you're gonna be a professional athlete, you have to dedicate everything to it.
It's like you're training for the Olympics all year round.
Dude, and you know what? The kids also gotta want that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't. I wanted to do both. And that's what the result is for me.
If you're being forced to do it and forcing yourself to do it, not borderline against your will, eventually your engine's going to run out. Eventually you're going to quit. And
I want to eventually. I had a dream last night that I was coaching hockey. I was coaching my kid in hockey.
Yeah, you should.
I can't wait to. I think I'd make a good coach.
No, it's funny because you'll meet I've met guys that, through media and stuff like that played in the NHL, things like that. They're like, I got no desire to coach my kid.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't care if he's being coached by some father. I tell him, listen to the coach.
Yeah.
He's like, I played, I had a whole career. I was a professional. I played played in the show for 8 to 10 years.
Right.
I got no desire to I'm in cruise control at this point.
But it's tough because what it takes to get there. So if you want your kid to get there, it's
you're almost doing them a disservice by not.
My beef is that any parent, you can give the reins up. I have no problem giving the reins up to someone that I can see is competent. The problem is there's an epidemic in this world that they're all fucking morons. And I bet you it was the same way when we were younger. We act like it wasn't. There had to be a bunch of fucking moron coaches. Anyone that let Justin steal a base was a moron coach.
Moron.
Right.
You should have known right away he's going to pull an ACL sliding into second base. These
third
are things.
Base.
Was it third?
It was third. And that shit popped. I tore almost every ligament.
I remember your ankle was the color of the fucking bad brain.
And I went out into the field. I don't care what anybody says. I went back out into the field and they had me pinch hit and I hit and I couldn't run. And then they just took
How can you pinch hit if you're already in the game? That doesn't make sense.
No. Oh yeah.
Doesn't make no sense.
Was there a rule? I got back up to base. Maybe I didn't pitch.
Maybe they had a re-entry rule in the esteemed revered Little League back.
I don't remember. I just remember I got back up to bat.
This, right? He also told us he was an all-star.
I came out of the game and then I pinch hit.
He said he was an all-star.
I got back. All I know is I got back up to bat one more time.
That's a wild. That's like a very, very high accolade.
Accolade? Is that alkaline and accolade?
Accolade.
Okay. What was I going to say? No, because it is. I've always felt that coaching was going to be a fun thing for me at some point too, when I have children or whatever the fuck. But I've always wanted my dad to take over like his own high school team. I would love to like coach a team with my dad. I think that'd be an absolute blast. We just hire Al for no reason. He never played high school hockey.
That's what I'm saying. I really think that people are so dumb nowadays that I could be a better high school coach than I guarantee at least one high school hockey coach.
I think, can I be frank here? So listen, I wanted to bring this up.
I would put my money on
a lady in Foxborough, I'll put the video out later today, just got arrested for like assaulting 2 referees after a high school hockey.
Was that when she ran him over?
Foxborough. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Different. That was a different thing.
Foxborough and Mansfield, maybe. Whatever. The town's kind of irrelevant. At the same time, I wanted to sit there and take the average take of be like, parents are out of control nowadays. First off, they used to be worse. There was no cameras around.
I would probably agree.
Anybody who says parents got worse, absolutely not. They used to be way worse.
I agree.
Back in the day. Think about it. You couldn't film anything.
My buddy's mom clubbed somebody with a shoe.
Really?
Yeah, her son got...
Well, what's his face?
Right in the beginning of the period, we needed this game to go into the playoffs. It would have been like the first playoff streak since like Justin's friends fucking made...
Oh, no, like Chris Mastropetro's age and shit?
Made it for like Revere. And he got hit from behind by this kid like dead hard, right in the corner, like blatantly. No call, no nothing. And this lady made a comment. It's like, get up. This must have said like, get up, you pussy, or something like that. And Chris, the kid that got hit, was the biggest kid on our team. Huge. Kid was like 6'3", rocket shot, whatever.
Nice kid.
And his mother's an old school Italian woman. And she just kind of like, like when you say like, take a number.
Yeah.
She took a number.
Yeah.
She waited till the game was over and we lost. And she was walking by the bottom of the thing. She got a shoe. Like... the whole bottom of the shoe just like straight across the forehead.
Honestly,
as she walked by, just like
she's totally justified. That's why you don't yell shit like a moron in the state. You don't know whose kids' parents are sitting there.
Yeah,
if somebody cheap shot at Albion when get up, you little bitch, or something like that, you don't think this kid's gonna be like, hey, buddy.
Well, that's the point. A lot of people, they feel like because they're inside of lines, that those lines don't blur to the outside.
100%.
And that is a problem because like there's some even stuff like a ref telling a kid to make his layup, like the kid's 10 years old. That's a little fucked up too.
Why would a ref say?
So you know what I'm saying? That this happened at the game and it's like, dude, like it's a 10-year-old kid.
Hold on, but a ref, can you provide any like ancillary context here to like?
Okay, so coach is kind of, I'm an assistant coach on basketball. This is travel basketball. There was a coach it happened over this weekend. So the ref, our coach is kind of going at the ref a little bit, but nothing like too crazy.
Do we know this coach or no?
You know the coach.
Okay.
Yeah. Might always be at the card store. That guy.
Yeah.
So basically they're fighting over a stupid call. There's no double teams allowed in this level of basketball.
Right.
So in 5th grade, you're not allowed to double team. You're not allowed to double team.
Has that always been a thing?
You can only, you can't double team. It's man to man. You can't play zone in travel at 5th grade.
I never knew this. I was not privy.
They want you to teach man to man principles, not zone principles. So basically the kids got the ball down the block. They double team, they triple team. There's 3 people on them. They don't say nothing. So the coach says, isn't that a triple team? Like it's not help defense because no one was around. So you could help defense if like say your guy gets beat another guy and you're near him, you could help. That's different than 3 people swarming to the ball. You know what I mean? Like there's a difference between them. Then it comes back down the other end. They call a double team on us when it was clearly help defense, but just to be a dickhead. Whatever. So on the 3 defense, he misses the layup. So we call a timeout. The ref comes down to sit down right next to it. And the guy's like, so the coach goes up to him and he's like, listen, honestly, like what should I tell my kid? Like, should he do anything differently? Should he play differently? He goes, I think you should tell your kid to hit his layup.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, that's
so
like
see,
I'm going to slap you in the mouth.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's like that.
No, you're going to get slapped.
So they don't think that this stuff can blur And you know what I'm saying? Like blinds blur at some point.
To your point
Would have
here.
been like, yo, buddy, once that clock hits 0-0, you better run.
So
like,
here's to my point is that I will say this. I get a parent's point of view from you want your kid to get the most out of their athletic experience. You don't want incompetency holding that back or affecting that, which I get.
Yeah.
I understand that. I really do. So when you're talking about like, I think, is it a combination of parents being too much and then pushing good referees out? Because I think it's tough to find good referees in any sport.
Yeah.
Baseball, North Shore League, we just threw our entire umpire group out and hired new guys.
Yeah.
We were sick of fighting with guys every fucking game. You got to think there's 5 rotating guys, right? And field and plate umps are totally different in baseball.
Yeah.
People don't realize this till you get to like a higher level of baseball. So field and plate umps are different. One guy will be good in the field and have a dog shit thrown behind the plate, right?
It's the same in the MLB.
Same. I'm just right.
Yeah,
exactly.
they rotate.
And then it comes down to like, we're like, dude, we pay you to be here.
Yeah.
It's in the league fee. Like the league fee is almost all for referees and shit. It's not the jerseys.
Yeah.
It's the league fee. We're paying you to be here. Parents are paying money. They're paying you to be here. You technically work for everybody. You work for the athletic, whatever the fuck it is, like the, Revere Basketball Association, whatever it happens to be. And you're with everybody there. So it's like, get your head out of your ass. Now, is there any reason for like it's about who oversteps the boundary first?
Yeah.
But if you're going to sit there and make a shitty call and affect people's quality of play, you should be ready to hear about it.
Yeah, and then you shouldn't put your ego involved in it.
Correct.
Like, that's the problem.
Like,
Justin would be the worst ref ever because someone would be like, that's a double dribble or that's a travel. The fuck are you talking about?
Then he would leave the game in the first quarter.
That's it. He would definitely walk off the court.
I'm not listening to this. Yeah. Everybody's got something to say. I'm leaving. And then he would just go home with 2 minutes. And then small children would be affected by not being able to play this Sunday basketball.
I would say like I wouldn't want to be a ref though. And like
I wouldn't want to be a ref either because I have a short temper when people are questioning me.
In a lot of recreational sports, I would only want to be a referee at like a more of a legitimate like sport, like high school, stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, high school and up, I would ref.
I would ref. Anything below that, I'm good with that. You think I want to deal with grown men at Hockey Town?
No.
Street hockey?
Dude, the craziest experience of my life. Al, the crazy.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's how you got Phil Russo's up there. I can't do it.
Do you remember fresh out of high school? I ref flag football.
Oh, that must have been nuts.
The Beachmont team was up there.
Were they all fighting?
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. Justin Sauger's friends played. I was one of the refs.
We're still waiting for him to catch a ball. Yeah. We're still waiting for one catch out of Justin.
Phil Russo was one of the refs. Yeah. He was all right. He was whatever.
Yeah.
He was like the head ref.
I believe that, yeah.
But that was like, I'm like, I'll never do this again.
No. That's
we're getting $30 a game.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
In 2000, this is in 2011. This was happening. So that was like absolutely not. Yeah, to referee like men's, like put it this way, like to talk about like the quality of like men's league hockey now. It's like there's certain guys out there. It's tough because it's tough to find a league that's the perfect middle ground between guys that are just there to enjoy it, which is fine. Guys that are just competing that still, played the game at a high level and like want to win, and that's totally fine. And then guys that are just like out there trying to like mix it up like it's the NHL, like you're trying to like shove guys after a whistle and get crazy and stuff like that.
That was me.
Yeah.
Me and my brother, one of the best moments ever in my whole life is me and my brother and my father all gone to a line brawl.
Where was this?
At Hockey Town.
Yeah.
I got slew-footed right out front of the net.
You deserved it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Why would you do something?
Nico was in. Nico
I was just going at it with this guy the whole time.
Nico was a displaced antagonizer.
Brad Marchand.
Oh, so he was in out of his league. You're saying?
Like should have just played straight up. He used to get in fights with my father's friends, slashing them at pickup hockey for no reason.
They would slash. No.
They would, but like they no, like no. I was.
You're out of line.
I'm super cool. I'm a super cool cat, dude. I would get face washed. I'd get a stick in the back.
Yeah,
and this is me. Just like I'm just playing.
No, my father's group of friends used to be dickheads.
No bullshit,
like
bro.
dead serious used to be dickheads. We used to fight with them all the time. I've almost fought several of them several times.
Listen, one day, man, I'm a snap. Like, so it's 9 a.m. and I get two-handed. Now you're getting two-handed back, like straight up. Like I'm gonna fucking slash you now. How do you?
No, that's a lot. Like some of them used to play like old,
and then they used to say something,
hockey.
bro. Then they'll say something to you, and I'm like, you're gonna do some dumb stuff. Imagine if you're going up for a rebound basketball and someone hits you like underneath, like low on your back, pushes you right, and they gets the rebound over you, and you're like, yo, are you serious? Like, better box out, better. Like makes a statement like that, like better box out, better. But like, oh, you better finish. Like, oh, you should have held on to your stick.
Next time they go up, it's gonna be twice as high.
I'm like, word, bro, word. Because then that's just when like, because I that was my thing. Like even in college, that's how I played. I was an instigator. I did get under your skin. That's what I wanted to do. But when you come, and I'm playing in front of my father exaggerated. No BS with my friends. They would be dead wrong. These guys would be dead wrong.
No, but it's also
my dad was still like,
it's also my father's fault.
My dad was still like, those are my friends. You act like ass. He would yell at both of us.
No,
but mainly it's me.
It's my father.
It's me. Marco would say stuff.
It falls on my father. I started to lose my temper after Nico stopped because I used to. Like there was a time where like a guy that we skate who really isn't even my father's friend. He's like an adopted friend. They're buddies now. But this guy was like just a hack on defense. Like I'm skating by this guy. I have him beat, skating around him in the corner, going around the net. And this dude took two hands and swung a stick at me like a baseball bat, hit me right across the top of the wrist.
Yeah.
I come back around the front of the net. He's in front of the net. I give him a McGinnis straight in the face. We start shoving. I'm like, you hack me again, I'm going to knock you the fuck out. Yeah. Telling you right now. Because I don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't hack. I don't hold.
Yeah, no.
I'm not that kind of player. I don't touch nobody, nothing. So I'm not going to have it done to me. And it's like, bro, this is pickup hockey.
It's 9:30 in the morning.
Now I got to get wrist surgery.
Yeah. Now it's like, bro, what are you doing?
No, how about like the last thing, the final straw that it was for me, I'll never forget it. It was a 9 a.m. skate over in Charlestown, over at that rink.
I thought it was Everett.
Nope. One of the two, but I thought it was Charlestown.
I'm sorry, Everett was the men's league.
I'm going in.
I apologize.
I'm going in. I'm by one guy. There's this big fucking maloof guy that's hated me since I was young. So
you think he just saw you? He was like, I fucking hate you.
No, bro. No, this guy had something on me. But like, listen, this is just like the straw on the camel's back.
What happened?
There's a caveat to this story.
I was a junior in high school. We rented. We didn't rent out. He let us use his house in Mount Washington. One of those like
for free.
One of those like
vacation houses,
like a little like a ski house, like, but it was in the summertime we did it. And my buddy might have jumped off the second floor onto the couch and like broke the couch, but like not significantly. It was nothing crazy. Whatever. He screamed at me. That was like when I was 17 though. At this point now I'm like almost 21. So like it's been a few years.
Yeah.
And so I'm going in and he wound up, big ass man, came right across, broke my stick in half. I literally I'll never forget it. I dropped my stick and I just skated off the ice. My dad's like, oh, where are you going? I said, yo, straight up, fuck him, fuck all of you. I'm good. I'm going the fuck home. I could give a fuck less about this sport. That was the last time I ever skated, ever.
So you're going to let that, so that guy he owns you, dude. He owns you right now. He's in your head.
He made you quit. He's calmed down a lot, this guy. I used to not like him either. I used to also not like him.
Punk. And my dad would say nothing. And I'm like, I don't ever want to say this to my father, but I'm like, yo, don't, like, are you scared? Like, because this guy's clearly got it up. And this was not the first time. Like, that is primarily where I would have a problem.
You broke his couch, though.
Okay, I broke his couch when I was a kid. What would that guy do when he was a kid?
But at the same time, yeah, but that's not the point.
Listen,
that's not the point. You can't sit there and absolve yourself completely of like this guy, like being the ire of this dude's like, disdain. Like I get.
Okay, but instead of me returning fire and turning around and then jumping on his back and wrestling with him, I just got off the ice. said, I'm good. I'm going to
Well, I mean, you could have done a lot worse things. You could have hit him right back in the neck with a stake.
Yeah. So I said, I'm good. And then everybody was watching me get out. And I'm like, I'm not going to get hacked. And all you do guys, all the old guys, I will say this, like, you all fucking cry if it happens to you, but you guys literally live and die by the slash.
Well, there's nothing else they got.
Well, but yeah,
Well,
anyways, back to the Hockey Town story. I got slew footed. And the next thing I know, when I got slew footed, and my dad's a dog, I get slew footed. So I get pulled down, whatever, kicked around. By the time that I turn around and look up, my dad's, you guys know how the size of my dad. This other guy was like 6. This is my dad jump.
Yeah, jumped on him.
AL at like 56, like 53 years old, he had to be at the time. It was like, jumped up.
And then I grabbed the son, and then Marco got in there too. It was awesome. I loved it. We all, like me and my dad, both got thrown out. I'm pretty sure it was awesome. So
the three of us actually all got thrown out. I got thrown. All I did was grab a kid in a headlock. I mean, also you got to think the league we were playing in was like a half a bender league. Everybody's wearing a cage.
It was.
So what am I going to do? Both like start punching kids? I just grabbed a kid in a headlock and just held him.
I just
like it wasn't anything crazy.
The son's cage literally, and I just stopped. Like the worst thing when you have a cage
is getting dogged with it.
Is getting someone grabbing it and
getting pigeon tossed. Yeah, like it just.
So like I just wrestled the cage like the whole. I have a shield on. My helmet's off at this point because he kicked my feet out from under me. Like the guy was big. He put his stick right on my back, and I felt his leg get up and just swoop out from under me, bro. It hurt. It definitely hurts for a second. It took a one at you, but then once I heard the commotion turn around, I get fired up.
Yeah,
let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get after it. In college, in club. That I'm built for club hockey all day long. It's like very good. That was one of the best hockeys I've ever played. Funnest hockey I've ever played in my life. That was like the league where like you travel, you get some
I have
stuff.
To pollute this story for a little bit.
And then you get.
What's wrong?
Nico, I hadn't been able to make it to one of his games since he was playing in Southern New Hampshire. And they were bopping around playing club hockey. This has got to be like 2013, 14. He finally has a game at the Melrose rink. They're playing Tufts. Okay. Me, my brother, and my sister decide to go. I show up. It's the first period. Tufts has 4 guys on the bench. I'm sorry, the ice. They have 4 players. 5 maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
5 guys. One of the guys on the Tufts team just got done playing for our dad at Melrose High. This kid, Charlie Brickley. Andy Brickley's nephew.
Okay.
Not a great player by any means, but like he was there.
Yep.
I go in the locker room after the first period. It's tied 1-1, I think. I'm like, Charlie, what the fuck is going on? Like, are you guys all right? He's like, oh, just 5 of us showed up. I go, do you need a guy?
So he's like, get out there?
He's like, yeah, do you have your shit? I go, yeah, it's in the car. I go out to my car. I put on my shit. I played the last 2 periods for Tufts.
Yeah.
One other girl player showed up. They had 20 guys on the bench. We had 7 players total. We won 4-3.
He beat you?
Yeah.
Like he didn't beat me, but like, yeah, like we
beat them.
Lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
like he was a part of the team.
I played defense. Yeah. I was playing D. Like yeah. It was also a full contact game. I was throwing hits and everything.
Yeah. You loved it.
It was the best moment of my life.
Did you lay a hit on Nico?
No, I didn't.
I love how you went in.
No, we might have collided.
Once, but like, yeah.
I do love how he just like went into the opposing locker room. Was like, fuck my brother. I gotta come play for the other team.
Straight up. Also, to be honest,
that is Marco.
Yeah,
it's also like. It's literally like my favorite hockey movie ever is D2 The Mighty Ducks. It's literally Dean Portman in the final game coming out of the stand.
Were you thinking that? He had a shit-eating grin on the whole
he was
time.
so
like he was suiting up, fired up.
Dude, I was borderline on cardiac arrest. We had 7 players.
Yeah.
Against a team with 4 lines and 3 goalies.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like it was insane. Yeah. But that's the problem with them with club hockey. They take way too many guys. You don't need that many players.
No,
we had like 3 full lines, 60.
Did you? I thought you had a 4th line.
No.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, even still. I mean, well, at that rate,
dead fun,
it's
bro.
different
I was
because
I was on the second line. I played penalty kill. I got to get on the power play. I got on the power play. My job was just to stay out front and I already knew what my deal was. It was just to cause a ruckus. And
That's Southern New Hampshire Club hockey. The 5'9" guy is in front of the net causing traffic.
It makes so much sense.
It's different when the Bruins do it with Zdeno Chara and he's like 7 feet tall. They're like, get the 5'9" guy.
Get the smallest kid on this team.
Absolutely.
The best game I ever played.
Get Mike Silva in front of the net and just leave him there.
The best game in the world was against Quinnipiac. Like, it was so fucking fun. It was back and forth. We won like 7-6. I had 2 goals, but like I also had a fight in there. Like, they'll let you go.
Yeah,
like, they'll let you go.
It's junior hockey rules. So you can fight.
Okay, yeah,
I get a 10-minute fighting, not a 5. I get a 10. I had 2 fighting majors in club, which was awesome. And like, dude, I'm out front. And like, I could understand it's hockey is so fucking awesome. Cause like I'm out front, I'm just talking, like I'm talking crazy shit. And it's like, everyone's pushing me. I'm waiting for like my team to help me out. No one came out.
No one gives a fuck.
I was just getting bombarded by 4 dudes. And then out of nowhere, I was just like, it's, what's that movie where, I think it might be Ace Ventura where he's like just kind of jumping, driving. And then he just like throws a punch. Yeah. Like I just threw a punch and just grabbed somebody and like all hell broke loose. It was awesome. That is the prime. It's the best.
Do you guys want to hear? I will say though, that's my best hockey story ever.
That's a good story.
It's also can be verified. Yeah. Like my mother was there, my sister was there. I threw on like a random dark colored jersey.
I was there.
So
like,
I don't know.
Nico was there. Yeah. And like it was so. Do you guys want to hear Picturegate right now?
Well, no, I just have one more question.
Sure.
I have a question for you guys before. And while we're on the topic of sports, we know we're in the playoffs for football. We know the Super Bowl's around the corner. How do we feel? First of all, the Redskins knocked off the Lions. I think it needs to be talked about. It's crazy.
I don't think it's that crazy.
They dropped 45 points.
Yeah, but
I get
the Lions have had a shitty defense.
The Lions were banged up. They also were like dog shit on D for like the last 3 weeks of the season.
Yeah.
They were giving up. They were like a sieve. They were giving up points left and right. It was going to catch up to them eventually.
My question is
crazy chest pain. But to your point, Justin, they also turned over the ball for what time?
Yes. Well, one of them being a pick six. My question is not about the Lions game.
Is it about the second quarter with 42 combined points?
No. Do the Commanders knock off the Chiefs?
They have to beat the Eagles first.
Oh, yeah, they have to beat the Eagles. Hold on. I forgot. Buffalo's playing the Chiefs. I apologize.
Hold on. Yeah, what?
He just bring this all up. He's not even prepared.
I meant to say the Eagles. Stop. Do they beat the Eagles, who I think is playing atrocious? The only thing they have going for them is Saquon Barkley.
Their defense is also playing really well.
Yeah, their defense has been playing well.
Well, think about it. They're scoring 20 points a game. So to your point, they're definitely not like clicking on all cylinders on offense.
Yeah.
But I will say this.
Hurts hasn't thrown for more than 150 yards.
Somebody called Jalen Hurts a black Tim Tebow the other day. And I don't know that I agree with that.
I actually kind of love it.
He's a way more talented thrower than Tim Tebow.
He's very good with his feet, dude.
He's really good.
He's really good on his feet.
Do you remember
Tim Tebow?
It is really.
But he got hurt.
Yes, but it really is like.
I think he's got a better arm than Tebow.
I think no matter what, we're going to end up with a crazy Super Bowl matchup.
I think you're going to see, this is my point. I think you're going to see Washington versus Buffalo. That's what I think the Super Bowl matchup is.
I think the Chiefs, not crisp, kind of shitty, but good somehow season is going to catch up to them at some point. And I think this
better happen this week.
I don't think that they get past Buffalo, guys.
I think Buffalo takes them down this week. And then I think Buffalo wins the Super Bowl.
By the way, you see that meme running?
What that mean? Oh, I know, it's crazy.
That thing is running like
a fucking Kenyan right now.
I think it's Buffalo, Philly in the Super Bowl, but I don't know.
I think Washington knocks them off, dude. I think Washington beats Philly. They're playing in Philly, right?
Yeah.
That kid Mike Sanderstill from Everett is unreal.
Yeah, he's good, man.
I like Cooper DeJean is good. Was a great pick for them.
You should buy.
How's this? You know what's funny? Hold on.
Cooper DeJean t-shirt?
No, exciting whites.
You know who Cooper DeJean got picked after this year?
Him and Reed Blankenship.
Jalen Polk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no.
So there's another great Patriots
I hate when you guys do this. It makes no sense to me.
What?
Just like when you guys say
can't draft a wide receiver, dude.
I don't like that.
What do you mean?
Because it's a 4th round pick.
It's not a 4th, it's a second round.
Second round.
Yeah, so what?
There's plenty of
it's
great
just-
guys in the
This kid
second round.
Cooper DeJean is like playing for the Eagles, and he's good.
Yeah, he's killing.
He's started
Jalen
since
pokes
day
the ball.
one.
Yeah.
He's the number one slot
like, what do you
cornerback.
mean? How can we not bring that up?
You
as
gotta
a
bring it up.
talking point? You got to bring it up. I feel
You
like
got to bring it up, especially when you trade out of the
And
spot.
it's like-
I think you could bring
How
it in
much
first
of a
round. I
Patriots
think you bring it
player
first
is
round.
that guy?
Who? Lad McConkey?
No, well, Lad McConkey and Cooper
Lad
DeJean.
McConkey went after Jalen.
No,
as well.
we traded out of
Oh, we
that
traded out
spot,
of
and the
that spot,
Chargers took Lad McConkey, who had like somewhere around like 85 receptions, over 1,000 yards. No big
Yeah,
deal.
he was
or
their
nothing,
best
but yeah.
receiver.
He's
Miles.
a prototypical Patriots
Because he's white?
he's a white dog.
Okay, that's why. So he's
He
a
is
white,
a white dog.
Do you
Well,
guys-
no, that is true. He's from Georgia, so that's
He's a
that
white
works.
dog.
He's a white dog.
Do you guys want to get into Picturegate?
I guess we have to at this point.
do you want to do the movie thing real fast before we?
There's no movie thing. What?
Yeah, we do. We have the movie game we played last night. Because
Oh,
I
we
feel
have
like
to play the movie game.
yes, I feel like
Honestly,
that's going to be a long.
I don't want it to be long. To be completely honest, I would rather just hear whatever the fuck this is.
Well, I feel like it's going to be long.
It's
I don't
really not
want
that
to be
long.
long.
Are you talking about his picture
I
book
don't-
story?
I don't-
Listen, if I go by the video I made last night, it's an 8-minute story.
Okay, so
That's not
let's.
long.
That's fucking long. That's
Well,
so
but that's
long.
an 8-minute story, and then we have to talk about it. So you're talking about 15 minutes.
How
right
bad
there.
do you really want to do the movie game?
It's going to
How
take
bad do
5
I
minutes.
not want to hear about the picture thing? Okay.
Well,
All right, I stand alone.
we're gonna do both, guys. We're gonna do both.
The guest wants to
just
say a story, dude.
It's like, who cares?
So we're gonna.
I guess
play,
his family's mad at him for it.
we're gonna play. Listen,
Probably.
we're gonna play the movie game, and then immediately after that, we're gonna get into Marco's story. Okay,
All right.
So
I'm
Justin
gonna
means more than the
accidentally
guest. That's what this is.
that's what it means.
I'm going to accidentally knock myself
No,
out.
it's just we've done a lot of talking about U2 and hockey and all that. So let's play. Let's
mix it in.
Let's mix it
I have a
in,
meeting
and
at
then
1.
we're gonna
I have a hard stop at 12:40.
plenty of time.
1 hour. Yeah, that's fine.
11:35. Yeah.
And we'll get to a draft too.
Well, that's the next on the agenda. There you go. We're going to go movie, picture irrelevancy, draft, wrap it up.
I want you guys to. You have your notes on your phone. I want you to write your answer down, or it doesn't come.
Yep.
Can I just like write mine on Snapchat and like show you?
I don't care where you write it. As long as you write it down, give me your answer.
Jeez.
That way,
Stop.
I'm gonna do pens down before everyone gives me their answers.
I'm with it.
Okay.
I'm going to do this. and
Okay,
then
so
I'm
we're
gonna
all
write
writing down our
I'm
answers.
gonna write my answer.
Yes. Ocean's 11.
George Clooney.
That is not writing down your answer.
Write your answer down, Nico.
It's like the exact opposite of writing down your answer.
Yep. It is. It is. So
Are you going to go through all 5 and then we're going to see which one we got it on? That's probably what you should do
Yeah.
Well, how would I know which one you got it on?
because it's going to be written down on the 5th one.
In order.
Oh yeah, because you're gonna have 5 answers.
You're going to have 5
Correct.
answers. Then it might be easier to clip it because
That
sometimes
makes
you don't have the
sense.
full clip.
That makes sense.
Okay.
All right, so
all right.
we have Ocean's 11, right?
I love this.
Yeah.
Ocean's 12.
Wait.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why aren't we going?
We're going. We're not doing the. What do you
We're writing it down.
write down? If you think it's the same person, write the same name down. If you think it's a different person, write the different person's name.
No. Because if you get
Well,
the
that way I
person-
know you get it on the first question. If it's
But you're going to know because it's going to say it. It's going
We
to
should
say
just
it.
show you physically.
listen, if we're gonna read, I'm gonna read all 5. I think it makes perfect sense. Okay, if you still think it's the same person, then just leave.
Because
it
you're going to know our first number is going to be 5 points. Our second one's going to be
I know,
4
but my point is if you think it's the same person for the first 3 movies, you don't write anybody, and then on the 3rd movie, you only have your second name.
No, you got to write whatever you got to write someone on every line.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but if
you think it's
I'm
the same-
changing off it because it makes
I know,
more sense.
but I'm saying if you think it's the same person, just write the same name.
Okay.
That's all. Leave the World Behind.
I've never seen it.
I don't even know who's in it.
Great movie on Netflix if you haven't seen Leave the World Behind.
I watched How Do They Fall. That's bullshit, bro. Cherokee Bill's a scumbag.
How Do We Fall? Do you know I watched that 5 times, not realizing that I've watched it 4 times previous? I do it every time for some
then I
reason.
watched
I love
the-
that movie.
then
And
I
then
watched-
it always happens at the end, that major twist. I'm like, oh, I have seen this movie before.
Yeah.
Maybe because all black people look alike to me. Maybe that's
Are you ready for the next
And
one?
then at the end, bro, that's
it's
what
good.
pissed me off.
Sick.
Are you ready for the next one?
That's how the whole fight starts.
Pretty Woman.
All right, I got it.
Yeah, this has got to be it.
I'm just going to put different stuff, but I know which one I got it on.
Aaron Brockovich.
Yeah, I got it. Unless Justin's throwing a super wrench in the system here.
Yep. So I got it on 3.
I have it on 2. I just got it on You got it on Pretty Woman. I got it on Pretty Woman.
I got it. Yes, you got 2 points.
Yeah, that's what
I got 3 points. Julia Roberts.
I have a Julia Roberts too.
This might not be good though for the clips or for listening for us to not say anything.
I just wrote down Andy Garcia. That was my answer. That's how I like.
You never changed it.
Nope. I'm not writing multiple things down.
Okay.
Julia Roberts was right.
Julia Roberts.
Okay.
So Marco gets
Marco
2
gets 2
points.
Al gets 3.
You get 3.
I don't know if this is the best way to do it. Maybe we shouldn't do it this way.
I don't know
the original
I
way.
just don't understand why we're not doing it.
Just write one answer at a time, and then we'll show the camera or
Yeah, you
show
have
you.
to.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actor number 2.
Yes.
Starsky and Hutch.
Ooh.
I try to do stuff that Nico's seen.
Word.
Such an underrated comedy.
Great.
It is.
I gotta give him a man dancing Rick.
Do it.
Show him the trunk space. Do it.
Show him the
I
trunk
think
space.
he's in
Do
this.
it. Come on, do
When
it.
he does the fucking cocaine.
Dude, it's the best. It's such an underrated comedy.
so good.
I don't know why it's not remembered more fondly.
So
It's
good.
so good.
It's not bad.
Jay and Silent Bob.
Whoa, hold on.
Oh,
We got to
I'm
say our
sorry.
stuff, right?
Okay.
Vince Vaughn.
Okay.
I have Vince Vaughn as well.
Okay.
I have Owen Wilson.
Okay.
All wrong.
All wrong.
Okay.
Jay and Silent Bob.
Jay Silent Bob.
I've never seen, like, Justin's like, you never seen Jay Silent Bob?
You're like a stoner. It makes no sense you haven't seen that movie.
I've never seen it.
Like, I don't like.
You've
I don't-
definitely seen Jay
I don't
and
like
Silent Bob.
that blonde kid. The blonde kid, like, that kid should get punched in the
Jason
face.
Mewes.
He annoys the fuck out of me too.
I can't
That's
watch
another
that kid
reason
on
I
a,
never watched that movie.
on a
He's
movie.
so obnoxious.
Kidding me? That's like what, like, Gee, Where's My Car? Whatever that movie is. Like,
So this has to be some type of cameo in it.
Yeah,
Jay and
that's. I was
Silent
gonna
Bob.
say Jay and Silent Bob. There's like 5 people in the movie, isn't there? No.
it's Jason.
Oh, there's a bunch.
You're thinking Clerks.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, sorry. I was
Jay
thinking
and
of
Silent
Clerks,
Bob,
sorry.
there's a ton of people.
Ton of
in it.
people that would just not
It's like
know it.
Cameo City,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
The whole movie is Cameo
Cameos.
City. Like major actors are in this movie.
I got nothing for this this fourth one though.
Major Laser.
What do you got?
I have Kevin Smith, but
Okay. Nothing. Nothing. All right. Night at the Roxbury.
I've never seen it.
Dun, 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 dun. This is like
I haven't seen Night at the Roxbury in 15 years, so it's like I'm trying to like remember.
I've
right now.
never seen it. I'm just
trying to
thinking
think
about
Starsky
Saturday
and
Night Live.
Hutch. If this person's in it, but I know for a fact this person's in that movie. Could they be in Jay and Silent Bob? Who knows?
I actually think I have this.
At least these are movies that Nico has seen.
I actually
a
think I
million
got.
times.
I might have nailed this. It's sort of a back end pick.
Out of the
everybody.
out of the
Anybody
6
else?
Al,
movies,
you can't look at my fucking thing.
He already wrote his.
But what if you guess that on the next one?
Al, out of the
And you get it?
It doesn't matter. He's going to tell you if you're right.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's going to
You're right, good call.
stop. So, out of the 6 movies that have been mentioned, how many do you think I've seen?
I don't know. You look real high right now. I'm going to say 3.
1. Anyhow, what's up?
I got Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell is the correct answer.
Is it really?
Let's go, kid. That's 3 for us.
The
Let's
next
go.
2 were
What is he in Hosky and what is he? Where is he in Starsky and Hutch?
He's in prison. He's the guy they visit in prison.
Oh, you're right. Oh my God.
Yeah, he makes him like pose for him.
Oh yeah. Right. He's got the little mini afro
Yeah,
thing.
and
Yeah.
Jay and
go.
Silent Bob, he's the cop that's looking for Jay and Silent Bob.
Right. And then I obviously know Night at the Roxbury he's in.
Night at the Roxbury is the main
God, main
character.
character. Okay, I got it.
Then I had Zoolander and Wedding Crashers. If
Okay.
you didn't get those.
Beautiful. That's
All right.
3 points for the kid.
This one I think is going to be, the first 2 are going to be harder, and then you're going to get it.
Okay.
or you're going to get it right on the nose. But Aladdin.
Landman.
Is this the live action or the cartoon?
Aladdin.
Oh, come on, man.
Come on, dude.
This is like
Not giving a hint for a 5-point question.
Hold on. Can
You're going to get it. If you don't get it, you're going to get it.
Do you see how the gamesman sucks?
The gamesman.
All I told him was he just give a year.
The gamesman
The games is being the games.
Nico,
it's just the gamesman being fucking obtuse for just to be obtuse.
Exactly.
But that's bullshit.
Can I ask you a question? When he said last week higher than a mop, and you said a mop is tertiary, what did you mean by that?
Tertiary? It means something that's like on the ground.
No, tertiary means on the outside, like on the outskirts. Doesn't it?
No, like a tertiary
like stationary.
No, tertiary is something on the ground, is it not?
I don't think so.
Hold on.
A lot of people go to Turkey for hair transplants.
They do. Yeah.
Higher than a hair transplant. So, do we have an answer for this while he's...
Hell yeah, I do.
I don't know if he wrote down his. I'm not going to say mine until he makes sure he wrote down his.
I love.
Did you write yours down, Marco?
What was the...
Aladdin.
Are we serious?
I wish he gave us the years. I wish he gave us the years.
That is true.
I did write down an answer.
I didn't even
Tertiary, by the way, means of third rank.
That's what I mean, like on the outskirts or like.
Okay, so like how's...
Okay, I got you. All right. You might be... What is the meaning of tertiary level, all form of post-secondary education?
Here's Mark Lewis using words that don't even make sense.
Well, when he
Nico,
said obtuse.
you are the absolute master of keeping words out of context. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm just saying.
No, he
I'm
was
going to rein you guys back in here. I need the
rein
answer.
it back in.
I
Sorry.
have the answer. Marco,
What is your answer? Okay.
Robin Williams.
I have Robin Williams as well.
Those are all wrong.
Word.
What did he have?
Gilbert Godfrey.
Gilbert Godfrey.
Okay.
Just because you said it's going to be hard and I didn't want to guess the main guy from Aladdin.
Suicide Squad.
Oh. Fucking bitch.
Clarification.
That's why.
I'm asking for clarification.
I'm not giving you.
Is it the David Ayer one or is it the one that's the Suicide Squad?
I could have got this.
Suicide Squad.
Okay.
Good.
That's all they're two different titled movies. That's all I'm asking.
Definitely is. I can't believe Justin's just saying the movie. I get it.
The problem is it's hard for me to give you hints when you're getting into layup one movies next.
No, I would say that it's like if there's...
I can't just gift you all 5 points. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but the only thing I'm saying is when you have a movie that shares a title with the same, like that,
Or
it's
stay
literally
away from
called
that
the
movie
same
then.
thing.
Yeah.
No.
That's different.
It's
Hey,
not.
Chris.
It's not. It's specifically designed.
Like if you were going to say
make you
Avengers, you
think.
guys say like Avengers, like Captain America.
Yeah, I
actually is
understand,
Civil War,
but it's specifically
Avengers Age of Ultron.
It's
Avengers
designed to
Endgame.
make you think it could be this one.
What do you got, Marco, for this one?
I put Will Smith.
I have Will Smith as well.
It is Will Smith.
Okay.
So if I told
in
you the
other
live
words,
action, would you not have all got 5 points?
then you got to pick a different movie.
No, I don't.
Yes, he does. I agree with that.
Will Smith is
I
in
don't.
so many fucking movies.
Exactly. And how many movies would you know that he's the main person in? Will Smith has a thing in his contract where he has to
He's
have
like the
so
lead.
many.
I know.
You know what I mean? What am I supposed to say? I am Legend. You're going to get that immediately.
Yeah, there's 3 people in the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
But like it's
exactly my point.
No, but
so
Will
if I
Smith
put Aladdin,
So then don't do
you're
Will
gonna
Smith. That would be my answer.
No, sorry, not
Yeah,
doing
more
that.
that.
Yeah,
So the
yeah,
next
just
ones
say-
were 7 Pounds,
I never
Bad
seen
Boys
that.
2, and Ali. You would have got all of those. Okay.
Probably.
This one is probably going to be the toughest one
All
on
I
the
know
board.
is I have 7 points right now. So
This is going to be the toughest one on the
am I
board.
in the lead?
You're in second place.
Moneyball.
I think all the people that are in this movie.
Nico likes this movie.
I think I might randomly get this out of nowhere.
Me too.
I'm just making up random things like Nico likes this movie. Like, what do you mean I like this movie?
I'm going to feel extra good if I get this.
If I nail this on the first 5-pointer, it's a big day for me.
Yeah.
Nico,
You might
writing
get it
like
right
that
away.
is fucking crazy.
It's awesome. So shut the fuck up. Stop fucking looking at my
already-
shit.
I'm already on it. I'm already on it,
You've
bro.
been doing it
If
forever.
Al guesses this, I assume he saw me write names.
I didn't guess. I didn't write down that there's only like 4 people I know in this movie.
This is one of them.
Is he in that movie?
I don't know. I think so.
He's like Count Dracula.
I think so. I would be interested to look up
I don't
just
think
in general
he is.
if he is.
All right, what do you got for answers?
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
I also said Philip Seymour Hoffman.
I have Chris Pratt.
It is Philip Seymour
Nice
Hoffman.
Let's go, baby.
Come on.
That's a big 5-pointer for you.
All right,
boy.
so actually, you know what kind of sucks here? And I'll tell you why. What sucks is I should be able to get a chance here for a 4 or a 3 or a 2 or a 1. But
Yeah, that is a good point.
You don't have it.
But you can't. If
So
somebody
this game you can't play correctly.
you kind of can't play correctly.
God.
But like,
No.
Wait,
honestly,
this is the
But
right
at the end,
way.
but Al, at the end of the day, if somebody's going to nail it on the first guess, that kind of the point of getting on the first guess.
He's-
When you get the most points, you take everybody else out of the.
So my
He's
thing would be
nailed it on the first try.
Yeah.
no. So my point would be is that you should only get 1 point for getting it right.
No,
No, but then what's
in
the-
jeopardy
what's
if
the
I
point?
pick
Because
video
if you get
games
it
for
first-
1,000 and I get it wrong,
Exactly.
guess what? You get a chance to fucking take the points.
No, but do you understand? You guys are not understanding it, and you're just arguing just to argue.
I'm not just. I feel like you're arguing
No, I'm
just to
not.
argue.
I'm
that
not
makes
arguing just
no sense, Al. This is a game based on getting
Right, but do you understand what I'm saying or not
No.
at all? Because you're just giving it to the first person that gets it, so just make it a 1.
I understand what you're saying. I just don't necessarily agree with it.
Okay, it's fine.
You feel me?
Yes.
Because you've gotten it. You might get a 5 on this one right here, and you knock everybody out.
No, I agree with that. But but my point is that you don't give them a chance. So if you don't give them a chance, just make it 1, not 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is what I'm saying.
Okay. The other ones were Mission Impossible, Big Lebowski, Hunger Games, and then Along Came Paul.
You would have had to elaborate that he's only in Mission Impossible 3.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
100% you do. What do you mean? He's not in the first Mission Impossible. He's
Okay.
in
Can
Mission
I?
Impossible
It
3.
doesn't even matter. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah, this game's done.
This game sucks.
Basketball Diaries.
Oh,
I'm pissed because I feel like people are going to get this, and I've never watched this movie.
are you going with a deep cut or is this like a big? There might be. I'm going to take a wild. Hold on.
Basketball Diaries.
Because I don't even know. If
Nico never seen this movie.
but I think
No
Justin's
clue.
going to be gay and try and pick this guy.
Is this? No, never mind. That's not it. Fuck, dude. That sucks. I have a potential chance at winning this. What's the score, Al? This is the last question, right?
Last question.
What's
I
the
don't know.
score?
Score, Al.
You don't know?
The fucking score.
Marco has 11. Nico has 12. Al has 10.
Wow. Shit. I didn't realize I was in this. That big 5-pointer helped me.
You don't
Well, it helped
say.
both of you.
Yeah.
Both of us.
Yeah.
That's 5 points.
Yeah.
All right. Pens down.
Basketball Diaries. Let's see. I don't think he's in this, but
Hold on, wait.
Imagine if Nico just pulled this out of his ass.
no way. I don't think this person's even in.
Marco started up.
Michael Rappaport.
I think it's a too crazy. I don't think
I thought Justin was. I'm banking on the fact that Justin's going to be wicked gay about this question.
he said the last one was the hottest and he had
and it
2
was the
5s.
easiest ones.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say here.
Freddie Prinze Jr.
You guessing Philip Seymour Hoffman right off the rip is a good point.
Well, there's not that many people
You
in
have
Moneyball.
Brad Pitt. You have
I try to
Jonah
talk.
Hill.
I try to talk Nico into
Chris
off
Pratt,
talking him.
the first
That's what I
Brad,
thought.
Which
Chris
is like
Pratt.
fucking
The guy
garbage,
from
bro.
fucking
You deserve
Dodgeball
not to
plays
win.
David
there's,
Justice.
there's a lot.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
gonna,
a lot of people.
I'm gonna say the main character, and I'm gonna say Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay.
I said Freddie Prinze Jr.
That's right. Those are all wrong, but great guesses.
So that's why there's multiple rounds here, and that's why you don't get another opportunity.
But do you understand what I'm saying? Like if I got that, you wouldn't have had a chance. Do you get
That's
that?
the point of
So it
getting
should
it
just
that
be
early,
1
though.
point. It shouldn't be 5. That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
No,
there's five.
Because it's just the first to get it. It's just the first to get
If
it.
that's the case, why not just wait till he says every single thing and just guess the last thing? If they're all worth the same amount of points.
Exactly.
Like, what
That's
do you?
another way you could do it.
No,
That's-
because it stops. Because you're stopping and you're not giving people a chance. Why wouldn't you
that's
try
another-
to get it?
That's
I
another
don't
way
know.
you could do
You know,
it.
it's the first one to get it.
Yeah, but you could all get it wrong too. That's why.
Yeah,
it goes-
it's different.
It's another way to do it.
This is a game where you just
I
make
know
a choice
I'm
to
right.
go with it,
I know
guess.
I'm right, but it's fine. And I know
Why
the
you gotta
people.
discredit
I know the
everybody
6
else?
people that listen to this will agree with me.
Shout out
Next.
to Jack DeSantis and the Fox.
The Departed.
Oh,
You
The
didn't.
Departed. This is the king of ensemble cast.
So he's got
movie,
two
too.
people with
This
Leonardo
48
DiCaprio Jr. And he outright said
Leonardo DiCaprio Jr.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
He's not a junior.
He's not a junior.
No. What do you?
Why did I think he was a
It's
junior?
minus one.
Just pull that
Minus
out of,
one.
dude. What the fuck?
Leonardo DiCaprio Jr.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Positive.
dude.
You
You're
positive? I got to look that up.
Dude, what are you talking about? When have you ever heard him referred to as?
What was the first movie, Basketball Diaries?
He could possibly be a junior.
What? Why are we on our phones like this?
He's looking up Leonardo DiCaprio. No one ever called him junior. Ever.
I don't know why I thought he was a junior. I might have been. Am I just in my own head?
You might be having a stroke.
All right, so we got The Departed and Basketball Diaries.
It's got to be this guy because
What's-
Nico's not going to get this.
I know the guy I want to guess. I just don't know his fucking name.
But is this dude in The Departed is the guy that I'm thinking of?
Yeah. Yes. It's got to be the same guy.
If I saw you write down
Who the
what
fuck
you
else
just
could it
wrote
be?
down, he is in The Departed.
No, I know that the guy I wrote down is The
Oh,
Departed.
okay. Like, what are you talking
talking
about?
about
Is he that
Basketball
retarded,
Diaries.
dude. What is he talking?
No, but okay, so what I'm thinking of is this. I know there's a guy in Basketball Diaries, but I don't think he's in The Departed.
Then you definitely have.
So,
this
but I
wrong.
know, I know.
I wish I could.
So no, but I think you got
There's
it
no
wrong.
way you're this big of a moron. How do you not have this guy?
Let me see, because I already wrote it down.
Well, I need his answer. I need everyone's answers.
how much time do I have left?
5 seconds,
Give you
bro.
4 seconds. It's 3 seconds.
You could even just say a guy out loud. Who cares if you wrote it?
No, what's that guy's name, man? Is that
Before you read your answer, I'm going to read the other things if he doesn't get it right.
So that means you're right. Let me see.
I cannot believe you didn't get this.
Oh,
You're an idiot. How, are you serious, Al?
do you know who I thought was in it? And he probably is in it.
I'm just
Ben
wait,
Affleck.
No,
No.
He's in Basketball Diaries. I'm pretty sure.
he's not.
I don't think this guy's in
Yes,
basketball.
he is. He's one of the.
Maybe
he's
a
one of the.
cameo? Is he a friend? Is he
He's
the
one of the
friend?
basketball players.
I
Look it
think
up.
you're right.
I know
you
he
might
is.
Be right. He
He
is
is
one of
right.
the basketball
Yes,
guys.
so that's what I thought. So that's what I was thinking in my head.
Oh, shit.
So I took the other one.
All right, so you're not that big of a clown,
Yeah.
I guess.
No, I took Damon. So
Basketball Diaries is a great movie.
It is a great movie.
Nico.
Oh, that's so
Who
dumb.
is it, Nico?
Nico.
I have it.
Okay,
I wrote it wrong.
who cares? Just say it.
Martin Sheen.
No.
Yeah, close.
So the other questions were Fear,
Who got it?
Me.
I would have got fair right off.
What is it?
Lone Survivor,
Mark Wahlberg.
and then Four
He's
Brothers.
DiCaprio's best friend in the movie, and he ends up jumping off the fucking. He ends up jumping off the roof, right?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Doesn't he?
Is it him?
Dies. I don't remember.
he
He's
dies in the movie.
I'm so bad at this. I can't.
I cannot believe you got that wrong.
Well, it doesn't matter. The game's all flawed, anyways. Everyone
Yeah.
knows it.
I'll take a win though for Big Mark.
Everyone knows the game's flawed. All right, so let's get into Pitchygate because I know you've been dying.
right, Pitchygate
chomping
at the bit.
How long was that? My question is, how long was that segment? Because that segment felt like it was 25 minutes.
Which one?
The segment we just did.
20 minutes.
About 20 minutes.
Oh, was it?
wasn't.
Okay.
I said 11:35 on the phone.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you guys just want to go right to the snake draft?
No, but do you think?
No, it's fine. I mean,
I want to
honestly, I'm
hear
not
it.
even-
I want to hear it. Why do you
right.
do you feel like your steam was taken away?
No, he just won. His steam's up right now.
Steam is kind of up because I won. I'm not going to lie. Justin did steal the steam a little bit.
Yeah, I did. I felt like you
did
wanted to
steal
get into
steam.
it. Yeah.
But I won. So
Well, you think
I'm
that's
not
like his
back up.
best thing in the world is to steal the steam? He's basically like an exhaust system.
You
But
could
I wasn't-
honestly say, like, if in this buzzkill draft, you could take Justin.
yes,
Like 1-1.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
100%,
saying?
yeah.
You could take Justin first overall.
You should.
So anyway, right, to start the story off, I get a text yesterday from a family friend she actually is Nico's friend. Who grew up with Nico in Nico's grade.
Okay,
right?
so
I'm, like,
we're
kinda-
getting as specific as we possibly can without
I'm
saying the
friend,
name.
like her and I are like friendly.
What's
like
her name?
friends.
What's
I'm
her
not,
address?
I'm not putting the names out there.
What's her
She
social security number?
texts me and she's like, hey, or messages me on IG, whatever. She's like, hey, I was just cleaning up my attic and I actually have a bunch of like baby pictures of yours. Just randomly found them. She's like, do you want to see them? Oh, like, do you? I was like, yeah, sure. Send them on over. That's great. It makes sense. Her mom is best friends with like my dad and aunts.
Right.
We're all from the same neighborhood. They all grew up together, all like a friend group.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, okay.
I guess I know.
It makes total sense that like your mom might have been at a party and was like taking pictures and just happened to have these and didn't.
As she was a baby.
Right.
She was best friends with our aunts.
So she sends them over, and I notice immediately it's a video of her going through them. And on the top of the stack of photographs, there's a blue sticky note that says Anthony's first son.
Meaning you.
Correct.
Yep.
The setting of these photographs is...
Imagine if it was a different kid.
Would be wicked funny.
It's
like a black kid.
Yeah. It's
Like a little mulatto baby.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
For me, at least.
Is that this occasion is that my mother had just given birth to me 9 days prior. So she comes out of the hospital, had a really tough time in childbirth, comes home, it's her birthday, so everybody's like, let's have a cake for Roseanne at the apartment. Your mother's there, my grandfather and grandmother, and I think Deb.
So it's a small little group.
It's a small, this is an intimate family party. This is not like a 30th birthday party. It's not the 4th of July, nothing like that. This is an intimate family party, right? Very low key. So I send them over to my mother. I'm like, because some of them I've seen, like 2 of them I'd seen, and the rest I haven't. I was like, oh, I fucking love, who doesn't love finding old pictures that you haven't seen before? It's like the best thing ever, right? Send them over to my mother, and immediately she's like, that's fucking odd. Why would they have a bunch of pictures of me? Why are people obsessed with me? I'm like, you're a narcissistic asshole. The whole world doesn't revolve around you. Why the fuck do you think people would randomly just have pictures of you? She's like, no.
Why are people obsessed
with me? Like, is that not like a thing my mother would say
Justin would say that
immediately?
though, too, though. That's what Justin
I'm
would
like,
think
you're not that
already.
important. Shut up.
Yeah.
So she's like, no, look at the pictures. Almost all of them are me. And I'm like, what's your point? It's me and you, and almost either you or I are in every picture in this thing.
Right.
Right? It's either me with Auntie Claire, me with your mother with my mother and me.
Yeah.
My mother and me, my father and me. You get the gist.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I still don't think anything of it. I call my father and he's like, yeah, you know my father.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck who has the pictures? Like,
Yeah.
what's your point? Like,
could care less.
Could care less. Uncle Anthony does not care about this kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I called Deb and I'm like telling her the story, and she's immediately like, nah, that's weird. I don't think it has anything to do with the family friend, but like, I have an idea how that ended up. Put it this way. Deb's on board with my mother.
Okay.
Right. I call my other aunt.
Yeah.
And she's kind of doing the same thing as my father.
Like,
Kind of
who
playing
cares?
the middle ground. There's got to be a reason, yada, yada, yada. Fine. Keep in mind, we do not believe our family friend, or her mother specifically, has anything to do with this. If anything, she's like the sandbag victim in this story.
She got sandbagged.
100% sandbag, trying to be a good friend, got stuck in a tough spot, just trying to be a good friend. Never looked at my father any which way, anything like that. They were all just friends. It's come to find out, we're all throwing things back and forth, ideas. Now we're having some fun with this. One of our aunts is like, her best friend, family friend's best friend, was like goo goo gaga in love with your father.
Obsessed.
Border, like they like dated a little bit, whatever. AL might have been wheeling and dealing or something.
He smashed. He smashed her out.
So AL might have pulled a move. I don't know.
He dug her right out.
Okay.
He dug her out. Yeah.
Like Nico was digging those trenches.
That is the only person who would have access to these photos. That's the connective tissue.
And where's this person?
Because she's passed away.
She's dead.
She has since passed away like 13 years ago. I think poor thing, had cancer, passed away years ago, right? So the idea comes up that one of my aunts is like, well, maybe, your father went by this our family friend's house.
Yeah.
Brought the pictures over, left them there. My father was like, I never did that. Did any of my aunts? No, we never did that.
Guys are just not going to be just bringing pictures.
No one does that.
Especially with a girl
Also,
you're trying to dig out.
Immediately when I sent these to everybody, they were all like, oh, I've seen those before. It's funny. Where'd you find them? So these are pictures that have been like out there.
Right.
That people have had. People saw, looked together, said, hey, look, Claire, this one's got you in it. May, this one's got you in it, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So now it becomes, how did they get to this person's attic? And immediately My mother is like, your father is the only other person that had copies of those. Because when we split for the 9,000th time, I gave him the doubles of a bunch of pictures. Right. Those were included in that transaction. I kept my copy. He had his. So what does that mean?
She either has to be in copy of the copies, or she
the pictures in the video that I was sent are one of two things. They are my father's original photographs that were taken from him by someone, or they are copies of those photographs, and the other ones were put back without my father noticing.
I think that's crazy.
See, I doubt that, because does your father have the other pictures?
He doesn't. He's another guy. Again, you know, my father. Like, I don't know.
I doubt that somebody's gonna make copies of pictures. It makes no sense,
but
especially of like just you as a kid.
Was like, my more outspoken aunt was like, women would do that. Back in the day, because you got to think there was no social media. You could creep and see somebody's baby mother and their kid. You had to get the real thing. So if you were going to go full creep show, that's how you had to do it. Maybe she was in my father's car. Maybe she was at the house and found them. Might have brought them back. We think that happened. This is what we're kind of theorizing right now. Brought them back, and our family friend was like, give me those. I'm not going to tell anybody that you have them because you're going to look like a fucking psycho, but I'll keep them, put them in the attic. And because what is she supposed to do at that point? Call my father and be like, hey,
she's got these pictures.
Yeah. Like, what do you, exactly. Like, I just got like a whole stack of your pictures of you know, your girl and everything and the kid.
Do you think she's like,
so I think the friend is just being a real one.
Yeah.
Because she's a real one. And didn't want to out her girlfriend.
What are the odds that the friend just had them the whole time if they were friends? Like, who took the pictures?
That's what I'm saying. Because my original thing was like, oh, did family friend take the picture? She's like, no, she wasn't even there.
But they could be misremembering. Maybe she was there.
She wasn't. She was not.
It's a small.
There was like function. 7 people there. It was not.
Wouldn't someone be in a picture?
Exactly.
Yeah. Who knows? I don't know. That's crazy.
It starts out as an innocent story, and then when you think about it more, you're like, wait a minute, like, how is the connective tissue even getting? We originally thought, an uncle of mine chimes in, and he's like, maybe when so-and-so passed away, family friend went to the house, cleaned out some of her stuff, maybe took a big thing of pictures,
right?
Brought them back and didn't realize these were in there. And we're like, oh, fuck, I can't let anybody see that she had this shit. Stash. Because these pictures were found by accident. They were not supposed to be found. Right?
Right.
Come to find out, her husband was an a-hole. The poor thing was dying on their couch in hospice care, and like the guy wouldn't let like his family near or anything like that. Like any of her belongings or anything like that. So there's no way that happened.
Do you think she's just like up there in heaven being like, ooh, Anthony.
And the other thing is like, by all accounts, the other thing is by all accounts, this girl was like not giving off stalker vibes or anything like that.
Imagine did she follow you on any of this stuff? Or she's been gone for too long.
She's been passed away for like
maybe
years
that's why she has cancer, is because she was a creep.
All right. See, now you got to get crazy.
Yeah, you knew.
I don't know why he felt the need to get crazy.
Maybe that's why she got cancer.
So no,
for making the copy of those pictures.
Do we think those are the original photographs? Do we think they're a copy? How do we?
I think that if it's a copy, I think that's crazy than actually taking the picture.
Absolutely, it is.
Because it's like
it is. It absolutely is.
Because you made the copy
of something means like you want them.
Yeah.
Instead of like,
and you don't want anyone to know.
And you don't want anybody to know. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's kind of where this whole story led from being something totally innocent.
Are you going to ever talk to the family friend?
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
Oh,
okay.
Me and her daughter and I were like laughing about it yesterday.
Yeah.
Because we're all laughing about it.
Yeah.
Nobody's like on my side of the family taking this like super duper seriously.
Right.
Because we know her mother had nothing to do with it. Again, just like kind of sandbagged in a really tough spot.
I need to know Nico's take on this. He's being real quiet.
It seems like you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Is it because you don't know anyone in your family? Like you don't even know who people are related?
I know where the pictures came from. I pinpointed that.
Yeah.
Clue's my favorite board game to play. That's all you got from me.
Okay.
Okay, that's great.
So he could be the most uninterested about the story.
I told you before the camera, we hit record. Did we even hit record?
I hope so. Yes.
Oh my God. I thought that said start recording. I was going to die laughing. Yeah. I mean,
all right. So that's Marco's pitcher story.
Awesome.
I'm glad we got that out of the way.
So you had no interest in it either, the way you just segued to that.
No. I have no skin in the game. I think it's weird. It is what it is.
Okay.
Electric.
Do you think that, okay, now let me ask you this question, Marco. What's weirder? You saying that like this whole story with this girl stealing the pitches, or Justin wearing a t-shirt of a fake company that he might be making, a fake sandwich shop company?
Well, according to today, he's not making.
Oh, yes, that's true.
According to today, he's not making. The thing that sucks is like, it's a great shirt.
This is called
it's a cool pic.
Have you ever heard of a vision board?
That's your vision board.
That's your vision
This
board.
is a vision board.
Yeah, but you came in and we said, oh, that's actually a cool label. And you're like, yeah, well, I'm not doing it.
Well, listen, and I had this conversation with your father yesterday. I told him it's not feasible right now to do that specifically. We want to do the grooming shop, and then maybe like 10 years down the road when I get some more working capital and all that, that's something I would like to delve into.
Okay. Well,
So
in
I'm
that
trying
time,
to
I'm
be-
going to make a sandwich shop called Belly.
I'm trying to be more realistic and set more realistic expectations.
I think that's a good idea.
You know what I mean? Not trying to just dive something full into something. If we do the grooming shop, she already has a client list and all that. So we don't know we're talking about it. But that's kind of what I want to do.
Okay.
Snake draft time.
Snake draft
Want to
time.
do buzzkill? Because everybody can relate to buzzkills.
Buzzkills in general.
Yep. Buzzkills in general. Do we have a draft order? Christy, think of a number between 1 and
4.
4.
Do you have it in your head?
Don't say it out loud. We're all going to pick a number.
3.
I picked 2.
1.
Yeah.
Hey, how many subscribers do we have?
It was 3?
On the
I'm
podcast?
going first.
I don't believe her.
I swear to God.
I don't believe her for a second.
I believe
Picked her husband immediately.
Do we have
No,
any
I don't.
subscribers?
I don't. All right. So I'm going to go. Nico, you're going to go.
Yeah,
In general?
on YouTube. How many?
1,400.
Okay, awesome. Thanks.
Okay.
Are you getting us a sponsor, Nick?
I'm trying. Yeah.
Love that.
Wow.
Hopefully it's not any of the Vecchios because you know they're not going to pay.
They don't fucking pay.
General Admission Brewing.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
That's good.
All right. So let's get this going. Al's going to pick first. What did you guess?
2.
Okay. So Nico didn't guess. So
He was 4 was the only one available.
all right. So Nico's going to guess. Nico will
I
go
would have
second.
picked 4 because that's one of my favorite.
All right. So Nico's going to go second. You'll go third. I get the snake.
Okay.
Well, yeah. So he gets the best position.
He gets the best one.
Well, no, I'm going by who got closer to the right number.
It's all right, Nico and Marco. We're just teasing.
All right.
It's going to be okay.
Okay. I'm going
Gonna be okay.
Buzzkills.
Everybody keep track of their own team.
I'm going to just write them all down.
All right. If you want to write them all down, you can.
Well, I'm going to pick the number 1 buzzkill in the world. And I had this, Marco called me up last night. He called me up last night and he said I was thinking about 1 or 2 things. I was thinking about aesthetics or buzzkills for the draft. I immediately did it, and don't believe just because Marco said this already, Justin's the number 1 pick. He's the biggest buzzkill. Sometimes when he walks into a room with his negative attitude.
That's what it is.
Today he came in and destroyed the entire set, moved the camera. We had to wait 20 minutes.
Wasted pick.
Justin is the number 1 buzzkill, especially for this podcast.
I think
I'm
if you're
actually
going to
a
commit to a
great
bit,
time.
if you're going to commit to a bit, you have to fully commit. So I respect you fully committing to the bit.
He's committing.
Justin could be known as like the human, like Titanic glacier.
Yes. Do you
That
think
just
he
took
wakes
the whole
up
ship down.
like sometimes and like, what's his positive affirmation? He says like, I can be the gayest person possible.
Yeah, I think Justin might like shit his diaper like before he goes to sleep.
Yes.
So he wakes up with the shit.
Let's all commit
Yeah.
to the bit.
Yeah.
Commit to the bit. You gotta commit to
Around
the bit.
this now, in general, if
In
you go
general.
if you hang out with Justin outside of here or outside of stuff where he's not stressed out, he's great.
He's probably great. He's a great.
Yes.
He's a good time.
But for the most part, like especially early in the morning, cunt.
He's a very.
I'm terrible in the morning.
He's a very setting, like variable,
Setting oriented.
Yeah.
I can see that.
J Bone Daddy is up second, and you can't say Al. Like that's just.
I thought Nico was second.
Oh, Nico's
Nico's
second.
second.
Sorry, you're right. Nico's
I thought
second.
I was 4th.
Nope, you're retarded. You're second.
What is the topic?
Biggest buzzkills.
Biggest buzzkills. When people tell you the ending to a movie.
Okay.
I mean, that's not like a horrible
Like a
pick. I don't think you had to take that second
Spoilers.
overall, but it's not a bad pick.
Well, I
don't know.
To me, you should be shot in the
That's
head.
really the first overall pick because Al's.
Did he just Wally Pip your pick?
Al's just trolling.
That's true. Yeah, Al went troll.
No, I'm being dead serious. Justin can kill someone's movie
Yeah,
real
but you
fast.
should have went with like an actual. You should have took Justin like in the last one.
I'm telling you right now, it means the most right now.
If you're gonna commit to the bit, you got to commit.
I will say one thing. If I was on a jury and someone like lost their temper and killed somebody because they got a movie spoiler got spoiled, I think I'd say
Justifiable homicide.
Justifiable homicide.
Okay.
I always
Gotcha.
Yes.
think that you should be
Big Bone
they should
Daddy.
They should bring back stoning for people that ruin the end of movies.
I think it's an inconsiderate asshole thing to do.
Sometimes I like to do it though, but that's just me being a dickhead.
Just think, we went to go see No Way Home. My boy was like, and this is on him. Like, this is movie awareness. Like,
it
we
Fred?
talk about, no, fucking Del Hoggio goes to go to the bathroom and someone said the whole ending to the movie.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
I have the 1-1 pick overall, and maybe you guys can actually help me out here.
Has he ever not picked a 1-1?
I
He
just
does
hate
it like
him. I hate
his
everything.
fourth
I
round
hate
pick.
it.
He's like, this could actually
It's
be the
just
1-1.
won the draft.
It's a 1-1
Do you
right
guys
here.
know
This
how
is
many
the winner.
monthly listeners we have, by the way?
Nico, who gives a fuck right now?
Right now,
I need to know.
About
with
2,000 a month.
Sweet. Awesome. Thanks. Continue.
Where in Guam?
Between all of our platforms, we average 500 listeners
unique listeners.
Oh, good for you
an
guys. That's awesome.
episode. So if we do 4 episodes a month, that would be 2,000.
Gotcha.
It still sucks. Anyway,
Can I get to? I
Yeah.
might need your help with the wording.
Okay.
Because I don't want to say cock blocking. It's specifically like the fat friend when you're trying to.
This isn't a 1-1, but it's a good. I know what you're trying
It's
to
a
say.
good pick. I don't know that it's 1-1,
It's
but it's a good
1-1.
pick.
You guys will never
it's
admit
not
it.
a 1-1.
You're never going to admit it.
But it's a good
Now
pick.
I can pick you two.
The
as
linebacker.
buzzkills. Yes.
The linebacker.
The Duff? Not even the Duff. No, because that doesn't mean you're a cock block.
Fat friend cock block.
The blouser.
Yeah, it's like the.
What if she was a skinny friend though?
It's never the skinny friend. It's never like the cute skinny friend. It's always the fucking. It's always the heifer. It's always the fridge.
But it's not. Hold on. Wait. It's.
What is the
oftentimes-
name? What is the name for that person?
It's got to be the cock block. That's the.
But it's.
I know what you're
There's
looking
no
for.
term.
The
I
grenade.
know.
There's a term for it. I swear to
Grenade?
God,
Grenade.
it's not. Is it
It
grenade?
is kind of. It's the closest.
No.
Put it away.
Because
Just
stepping on the grenade is your friend.
Coming in.
Is your friend
Yeah,
coming
that's
in?
true.
That's the grenade. That's stepping on the grenade. What is the name for that? There's a specific name for it, and I can't think.
I
of
know
that
you're
name.
right.
like
There
the
might
wing
be-
woman, the wingman, like that girl.
No, it's the.
There's got to
person
be like an Urban Dictionary term.
There
for
is.
this,
You got
yeah.
like spitting game to like
a girl.
the girl,
But
and
it's
then
not
the
always-
fridge
it's-
comes
But
in.
it's not always the blouser, dude.
Killjoy.
It's
Cock block.
only
That's why I said cock block at first, but it's not because a guy could be a cock block.
right.
A guy's not doing that.
It's always whoever
defense.
is not getting
They're not playing
attention.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
but
not-
but if
mad.
you like you
no,
can put
you're
yourself
coming
in a,
home with me.
Hold on, you could be playing much better defense. This is on you though, Justin. If you see she has a fat friend, it's on you to like fucking play your own defense at that point.
Right.
I mean,
Like the
yeah,
best
but-
defense is a good offense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. It's like send her over a plate of fucking chicken wings or something. Keep her distracted. I get that, but I'm looking for the specific word of that friend. Maybe listeners, if you're listening,
This isn't a 1-1.
go in the
but it's a good pick.
go in the comments and help us out with the name of this person.
I'm just gonna say fat friend cock blocker. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying.
fine.
That's fine for now.
All right. So my snake pick. The first one is going to be. This might be minuscule to other people. Staining a shirt. Like getting a stain on my shirt, like out.
That's your
like
first pick overall.
Yes, it is.
That's crazy.
It makes me feel like a slob immediately, especially if I'm out somewhere
well,
nice.
you can't go anywhere with Al because
I hate staining.
Al,
Then it's-
anytime-
you know people are looking at it the whole night.
No
People
one's
notice.
looking at it.
I disagree.
No one's looking at it.
anytime Al ever goes out wearing anything, he's gonna spill something on it.
Oh yeah.
He just cannot.
I got a
help
hole in my
himself.
lip. I'm getting too fucked up usually, and stuff's gonna happen.
The staining my clothes in any way, shape, or form is a buzzkill for me, especially when I'm out. Here, I wouldn't give a fuck, but like especially when I'm out. My snake pick is going to be having to get gas when you're in a rush. Like, in other words, like you got an appointment in the morning, you're late, you get in the car and realize you didn't get gas the night before, and now you have to fucking compromise your time to get it on the way to somewhere you need.
That does suck.
I got one from that, but that's on you.
I almost ran out of gas last week.
It doesn't have to be like it's
How's
just
that a buzzkill when you're the one that just killed your own buzz?
it's still a buzz that's being killed, Nico.
I don't agree.
Okay.
So
it's
you
an
don't think
inconvenience.
That's straight incompetence.
It's an inconvenience.
so? Okay,
If I knew I had an appointment in the morning and I'm low on gas by the time I go home, dude, go get gas.
Nico,
before you go
sometimes
home.
you get distracted. Sometimes you're out late somewhere. You don't realize that you want to
That
just get
sounds
home.
like AKA I'm lazy as fuck.
No,
That's what
it's
that
not
just
lazy
sounds
as Nico. You're a moron, first of all.
I'm not.
It is-
saying
it's a
I'm
little lazy, I guess.
It is.
It's
you're
not
describing
lazy.
Like
Sometimes
lazy
people.
behavior.
No, it's not lazy behavior.
I haven't
Nico.
ran out of gas since I was like maybe 19, 20 years.
Yeah, but it's not about running out of gas. It's like forgetting to get gas before you go before you head home for
not
the night.
to go on a tangent here because
Okay.
I'm going to tell you a story about me just running out of gas. We went on the podcast, the Everyday Nonsense podcast. Go give them a follow. He kept us there for 7 hours, the fucking guy, and he lives in the fucking woods.
Yeah.
So I had 10 miles to empty. Go into his house. I'm like, all right, I was trying to rush from basketball.
Boxford, you drove to Boxford?
No, hold on.
Let me
I
tell-
got to his house with 10 miles to empty.
Okay.
Oh my!
I got to his house with 10 miles, but he kept us so fucking long. When I left, I went to 7 different gas stations.
They were all
all
closed.
closed.
Every single one was closed.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 in fucking Topsfield, both sides of the highway. Then I went to Lowell Street and Peabody, closed. 2 on Route 1, closed. I was on 0 miles to empty for at least 4 miles driving. For at least 4 fucking
you're
miles
running on
driving.
gas.
I would have been, and you rattled the whole time.
I went into a gas station. The guy's like, I'm sorry, we're closed. I'm like, open the fucking pumps up. I told the guy. He's like, no. I said, I'll give you $40 cash right now. Just open the pumps. He's like, I can't. They're locked from like fucking who knows where, from India.
Now,
or whoever
that's
owns the
a buzz.
or
no
whoever
shit,
opens
but
the fucking.
that's the point, Nico.
But-
It's the same thing.
They apparently
it's
they need
not.
attendance. You can't just put your thing in. There has to be an attendant there, I'm guessing. But I ended up getting there fine. But yes, having
I
no
think
gas is a
that's-
stressful situation, especially when you need a
It's a
rush.
buzzkill.
I think his situation is more of a buzzkill than you needing to.
but it's the same thing.
No, it's not.
No,
Yeah,
because
he's attempting.
He's
You're
attempting
not.
and things are closed. That's more of a buzzkill.
It's the same thing in terms of like.
You understand what I'm trying
Wait
to
a
say?
second.
Yes,
If,
I know
but
what you're
like I just said, if you're out late, you're tired, you're going home, you just forget to get gas on the way home.
Yep.
That
Like
would be
I'll do it in the morning.
I'll do it in the morning. Exactly. Then waking up, you're like, fuck, I got to be in Mass General at
But
10.
now you're late.
And now you're
you
late.
didn't- but you didn't wake up. But this is all on you. I get what
It does,
he's
it's
saying.
still a buzzkill, bro. People
You're a
forget
self,
shit.
but it's a self-appointed buzzkill.
Sure,
All right, can
that's
I go
fine.
on my next page?
Yes, of course.
Sure.
I'm saying any interaction with the cops.
I don't know.
If you're
What are you,
driving,
Pablo Escobar?
you're out having a good time, and you're driving home. You get pulled over. Your asshole is now puckering up. You see those blue lights? Well, cops are coming up to you, and you're having like that. Immediately sobers you up.
I don't know.
I'm going to input the line from Lie right here. Stop breaking the law, asshole.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
I don't
on
think
you.
any
But you
Is that
can't,
not a
Justin, you can't
buzzkill?
accost me for being like, oh, that's a self-imposed buzzkill. That's a self-imposed buzzkill.
No, not necessarily. Because
Yes,
what if
it
there's
is.
no?
Cops
What
can't
if there's
pull you
a?
over for
What
no
if there's a?
reason.
What if there's a? You're out. So I said an interaction with the cops. What if
If you're
what
driving,
I just used that as a second example. I said an interaction with the cops.
I think you're better off if you were driving.
If I'm at a party and it's a house party.
Yeah, who cares?
And now the cops come and everyone's got to scatter. You're having the time of your life party and the cops come. It's
Are you talking when
interaction
you're
with
like
the cops.
18?
Yeah, that could be an interaction with the cop.
Right now, you wouldn't have to scatter.
No,
Just be like,
I'm-
hey, what's up?
That's what I'm saying. But
What's
you're
up,
not-
meatball? Come in here, have a drink.
Want some blow?
But even that, if cops are coming, you have to immediately leave party mode.
Fun mode.
Exactly.
And, yeah.
So that is a fucking buzzkill.
You're
Why?
right.
I do agree, Justin. I don't think it's a bad fucking, how do you call it?
An
at all?
outstanding
I think
pick.
it's, I don't know.
Al, you picked fucking.
I see cops all the time right now, and I always like, we'll have like a joke or something. You see him at like sporting events and shit.
But I'm not talking.
Anytime I see a cop, I'm like, do you want a free hug?
Listen, when I hear buzzkill, it means you're doing something where you're either intoxicated or you're having fun, and then the fun needs to stop.
See,
that is
I
a buzzkill.
honestly think at
it
a
looks
party,
like we just all have a different
hold
perspective
on,
of
at a
like
party,
what a buzzkill.
I honestly think at a party, I'd be more worried about someone's fucking wife than a cop.
Yeah, but you're 30.
That's what I'm saying. Like just someone's wife fucking ruining the whole party for being a fucking stuck up bitch.
Okay.
That's what I would think.
Use that as that. Is that your pick?
No, I'm not. It's not my pick yet.
Oh, it's mine?
Yeah.
Mine. Buzzkill. Mine. Buzzkill.
Hi, Chrissy.
Bye,
See you, Chris.
Nice seeing you. Thanks for not being a buzzkill.
I would probably say when I go shopping for a particular thing, whether it's food shopping or clothes shopping, whatever it may be, and I go there and then I just get caught up in everything and I forget to actually get what I needed.
I thought that was going in a completely different direction.
I thought the direction he was going to go would have been
one, and then you totally blew it.
Yeah.
Just forgetting something?
Yeah, I thought you were going to say you were going shopping for something that was going to be out of stock. You just went a totally different direction
you went
and blew
left
it.
there. You started off on the right track.
I honestly think your guys' past 2 picks are absolutely dog shit.
Well, here's my thing.
Okay, that's great.
But let me ask you a question, Nico, because I'm usually on your side, but you're saying basically you're forgetting something, but then you just busted his balls for forgetting the gas.
You said self-inflicted.
You said self-inflicted.
That is self.
You're a moron.
You're
I just said like getting distracted, and that's why. This is why you need to, Nico. You said this is why you need to stop, Nico.
It's a different item.
That's a different item. This is why,
something
Nico,
he cares
you need
about.
to stop being confidently dumb and just like listen to what people are saying.
It's like mid chocolate ice
waking
cream.
up for a fucking appointment and like having to go get gas. Like, dude, that's on you.
How
That's
distracted
totally
do you get at Whole Foods trying to buy
But you're
brownie
saying
mix?
the same thing, it being on you.
You said the same thing, and
I
it's
meant to literally buy deodorant. I was there. I actually put an effort in. I didn't procrastinate. I didn't fucking blatantly just go home and ignore the fact
But
that
you
I need
forgetting is
But
still
you
on you.
forgetting is the point, Nico.
That's
The factors is different.
That's a more legitimate buzzkill than you just being lazy and not getting gas. Like,
It's not lazy, dude. That's not the point.
Your
Oh my
point makes
God,
no
Nico.
sense, Marco. Like, I
Yes,
don't
it
know what
does.
even you're looking at that is a buzzkill here.
Nico,
I would just say, wake the
I
fuck
said it
up,
45
maybe go get
different
some
times.
gas.
I said it 40 times, and then
Makes
you
no
just were a
sense.
total hypocrite.
It still doesn't make sense, Marco. I don't care how late you get home. That makes no sense. It doesn't make it valid to be a buzzkill that when you wake up, you have to go get gas because your ass didn't want to go get it.
Then
That
you
makes
can't
no
call that a
sense.
buzzkill. It's the same thing.
No, yes, it is because it's a real life fucking thing. That is real. That is real shit.
Nico, real life distracts people sometimes. Shit happens.
So you're lazy.
You're dumb as fuck. Do you realize how stupid you are?
Because he forgot. Are you okay? Are you saying that you
Both
wrote it on your list?
instances, Nico, are people forgetting things
Being
from
forgetful.
different being
Like
forgotten.
yesterday, like I forgot to get like deodorant, bananas, and that
Yeah.
those were the 2 things.
That's the
that
only
when
reason
I
why you
left the
went.
house, I was like, I need to get. But at
then
least
you
I
forgot.
put an
He might
effort
be
in to go
retired.
fucking try it.
This kid's a fucking more.
Like these kids talking about engagements with cops and getting gas on your way home.
And you're talking
it
about
is a
deodorant
buzzkill,
and
dude.
bananas, you fucking moron.
Like at least that's like a blatant like a human error. Like just in general, like just when you forget something.
Al, you're
That
up.
fucking-
Al, you're up. This kid's a fucking special
I got 2 of them.
person.
I guess it doesn't really matter which way I go, but this one I'm going to say commercials.
All right,
Commercials
I
are the
don't hate
biggest
that.
fucking buzzkill.
Yeah,
and
I don't hate that, Al.
So up until that's been the best pick since my
if
number one.
anytime you're
People
watching
spoiling.
something, you're watching a series. I've been watching a series on fucking Peacock. They're throwing commercials left and right.
Right.
Why even have streaming if you have commercials?
I agree.
Raw the other day, they're doing mid-match commercials. Fucking ridiculous.
Crazy,
dude.
These football's having more commercials than fucking ever. Fuck commercials.
Shitty product, bro.
It's the worst fucking thing in the world. You're all jacked up for this thing. You're trying to lose yourself into this product or whatever it might be, entertainment, and then you got to fucking listen to some, Jardiance or whatever fucking medicine they're trying to jam down.
Sky Rizzy.
Yeah, Sky
Which sounds
Rizzy.
like a
Sky
rapper
Rizzy's
from
the way.
fucking
Yeah,
Chelsea.
it's great.
Yeah, exactly.
Something on fire.
That
Yeah,
smells like
this-
toast. Someone's making toast. And then my second one would be if you get your drink either too warm or too like your food or drink too warm,
Off
or too cold.
temperature,
Off
food or
temperature.
food or beverage.
Yeah, so like if my drink isn't ice fucking cold, go fuck yourself.
Okay, I don't hate that, Al.
That kind of just fucked with mine.
What do you mean?
What my next pick was.
Yeah, well, that's
gonna
it
be
because
somebody
it's like
fucking up your food order?
my Diet Coke should be fucking so cold.
Yeah.
And then don't give me fucking like lukewarm food. when you're going out to eat.
Yeah, if you want hot soup and it's like warm soup, I don't want it.
Food temperature doesn't bother me.
It's not as bad, but drink is an issue.
I agree. No, but I still agree with
or like a cold espresso.
Yeah.
Like if I want a hot espresso, give me a hot espresso. If I want an iced espresso, give me an iced espresso.
No, I agree with the take. Still, I'm just speaking on my own personal perspective. He kind of Wally Pip Nico. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing, and I'm going to still say it. No, I'm not. It's when my food comes out wrong. Like I ordered food a certain way.
That's fine.
That is different.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're talking about you asked for like bacon on a cheeseburger and they didn't put
I
bacon.
asked for a burger with no pickles, no onions, and no tomatoes, and it comes with fucking that shit like on it, and then I have to scrape it off. Like
that's a valid pick. I agree with you.
Like,
that's a great pick. And here's what I'll say: you don't have that suck it up gene where you could get over it. That's gonna bother you till tomorrow.
Oh, I have that gene too. It'll bother me for 2 days.
I'll be honest. I hate speaking up at restaurants. I hate even saying 2 words.
Yeah. So you just internalize it and hate your life.
But no, now it's just like I'm gonna hate every minute that I'm here now.
I never send food back. I'm not gonna eat it. I'm still gonna pay for it, and then I'm just gonna never go there again.
Pay for it, tip correctly. See you later.
All right, am I up?
Yeah.
Yep.
My next buzzkill is gonna be watching your team lose a close game.
I mean.
Oh, Justin, brother, you fucking blew it. I thought you were going to say something.
What did you think he was going to say?
Shut up. I'm going to fucking take it.
Because I might take it.
Watching your team.
I get it before you.
Yeah. You got it.
What do you mean? Watching your team lose a close game is the biggest buzzkill.
I see what you're saying, Justin.
I get it.
It is a buzzkill. It's not like a bad pick.
If you're watching a game and your team is routing the other team, you're not as fucking fired up. If it's a close game,
you're teetering.
You're nail biting, and you lose. Tell me how defeated you feel. Crushed.
Yeah, but then if we win, I'm like, yeah, F you, this, F that.
That's why I said losing is the buzzkill.
But now I got it. I got a good one.
Okay. I know what you're going to pick.
Okay.
I see you writing on the wall when your boss cook up.
So I have a snake pick.
Yep.
Here we go.
Okay.
Another procrastinated scenario.
I'm going to say it's irrelevant to the thing. Having to shit in a public place.
I like that because I don't like to shit.
I don't know if it's a buzz.
It's a buzz. Justin, what's worse than like you're walking around the mall and you have to shit?
That's just like
think about it. Like
I leave the mall. I had to shit at the
sudden
gym.
urge to shit.
Sudden you could be at your house.
No, I know, but in public. Yeah.
Having to shit in a public place.
Yeah.
But shitting is like one of the most satisfactory things. So
it is, but like you have to be the guy.
It's
like,
hard
you know what?
for me
but no one wants that.
Nobody wants that.
Imagine you out with a girl
like a diarrhea shit.
Imagine.
It depends on the type of shit you're gonna shit.
It doesn't matter.
Yo, last year, this is a real story. It happened at Santapio's. I had a very bad like stomach ache. I was like just spewing shit out my ass, and there was a guy blowing a bag of Coke next to me in the next stall. Like, imagine that's what I have to listen to.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, but I would rather be.
That's the fabric Santapio's is built on.
Yes,
first of all, it's like somebody shitting their life away.
I would rather be you than him.
Banging
I'm trying to enjoy a rail, and I can smell his shit.
Oh my god, dude! Are you kidding me?
I'm the worst person in the world.
Smelling someone else's shit is a fuck.
That's what I'm saying. That's way worse.
It's the worst thing in the world for me. I have public shitophobia. I
don't anymore.
I don't either.
I can shit anyway.
You don't need home bowl advantage at this point.
If I have to, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Am I going to enjoy it? No. My butthole's going to be puckered the whole time. I'm going to try and hopefully I have my AirPods on me. I usually always bring my AirPods if I'm by myself because I put my headphones in so I don't listen to anything.
Like, what's worse than having to shit, even like being stuck in traffic?
It's terrible.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
That's the one time
I get the bus.
The one time I shit my pants was in traffic.
I shit my pants with my father. We already talked about this at breakfast.
What is your second pick?
My second pick is going to be getting stuck in a conversation you're not interested in.
Yeah, it's definitely a.
So the Nico had that today with the podcast with this pitches.
With your story.
Right? Would you say?
No, but I'm saying like you like that's a conversation.
Like what?
He can voluntarily tune out of that. I'm saying like imagine like when you have
to just nod.
Yeah, or like that's crazy.
Do you ever have to tell yourself to blank?
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
you got to force yourself.
Or
to
like my other favorite. No, 100%.
I gotta tell myself.
Oh, absolutely.
I gotta tell myself to change my facial expression. Because like if like you tell me a story that I'm not bothered, and this is how I'm gonna look at you. Like
we have a specific cousin that this happens to every conversation you have with them,
and he deserves an uppercut from Liu Kang.
You all know who it is.
What's he do?
I'm not dropping names.
What's he do?
What does he do?
I honestly didn't even know he was related to us.
It's not the same person.
We have a specific cousin. They may or may not have. I'll give you a perfect example.
Okay.
Hold on.
Burying my mother.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in the middle of burying my mother.
Yes,
All right.
yes. Say less.
Justin, you're up.
Yes. Is that, but do you see my point with what I'm
that's
saying
a perfect.
You're saying, you're okay. I had this wrong. I know what you're saying. You're saying the person that no one really wants to talk to.
Yeah, it's not that nobody really wants to talk. You get
stuck.
Okay, you get stuck.
I don't.
Imagine after a game,
it doesn't mean you dislike the person. I don't dislike the
I love
Imagine a parent after a game, like it's just talking to you about.
Oh, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
I have
I get it.
my buzzkill.
Yep.
And it's something that has affected me recently.
Okay.
Getting sick, getting a cold is a fucking buzzkill.
It kind of is
so bad.
It kind of is. I'll
take getting sick. Fuck. I don't want. I really don't want to get sick.
Why do you hate every? I have my last one. It's like every word out of my mouth.
Are we going another round? We could go.
Hold on, bro. It's my pick.
It's 5 rounds, dude. What are we talking about? We're not even there yet.
Yeah, we have one more.
Yeah, good.
Well, you said last. Somebody.
We got one more coming back. Coming back this way.
I don't hate the pick.
I just think everyone gets sick.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean it doesn't suck.
It sucks, dude.
But
it's a buzzkill. You're going on with your day. You're fine. Then all of a sudden, you get hit by a truck.
It's not even.
And then it's like you can't do everything you're supposed to do.
Yeah, or then like you take it.
You can't, but you're handicapped.
Okay, so sinus infection 2 months ago. I take for granted all of the time I spent.
Yeah, you're handicapped now.
Freely like breathing out of my nose. Because now once you can't do it the right way, you're like, oh my fucking God.
But see, getting sick doesn't stop me from doing anything. Unless it's like, it has to be a crazy sickness.
It's just, Al, it's not, no one said getting paralyzed in a car accident.
I'm just saying the way he brought it up.
I said it's a buzzkill.
All he's saying is it's a buzzkill, Al.
Okay. All right.
He's not saying like, hey, I lost my, Daddy Bob, I lost my arm in a fucking car accident.
Okay. So I'm being too hard on him for the game.
You are. Right now you are. Yeah, you're being gay.
Okay.
Nico's up.
Losing a parlay by one leg.
Okay.
That's a
good one.
Fantastic.
That's what I thought he was picking.
Yeah, me too.
Fantastic pick, Nico.
That's a terrible buzzkill.
So a parlay, losing a parlay by a leg.
Yep.
I totally agree with that. I think that's a great.
There's nothing
It's the worst.
Yep. It happens to Justin 5 times.
That can ruin. That could ruin
that's
the
you
next.
Guys not fading Justin. That's if
No, Justin's going like 15 for 60. He's doing these crazy things, and he's just missing out.
Like, dude, I almost won 800. All Jalen Hurts had to do was throw for 150 yards.
He threw for like 129.
He threw for he threw for
no, for 129 he would have. 150. I thought you said 15. Sorry,
150.
Got you.
I would have won $600.
I hit like Saquon 2 touchdowns. I hit what's it called? Fucking somebody else run 120 plus yards. It's like it's crazy.
I would have won $615 if Terry McLaurin caught one more ball. And I could remember the particular play before he caught the ball like that was on 4th down. It was behind him. Yep. The ball was like thrown behind him, but it was
on this game.
It was meant for him to catch the ball. It was 3 guys.
I saw it.
Yeah, it was
like
3
a train
guys.
out.
So on the left, 3 guys were lined up. He was the farthest one outside. The 2 guys go up and go out, and he comes underneath them on a slant. And Jaden Daniels threw it like on his back shoulder, and he fucked it up. And that was with like.
That's why Jaden Daniels will never be good.
That was at the beginning of the 4th quarter, and I just knew by the score. I was like, I don't know if this is gonna like make sense if they're gonna throw the ball anymore. And they didn't. Of course, it was like one more throw. And there was a timeout called before and the ball got thrown to him. I'm like, oh my God.
All right. So do you have one more pick?
It's me. I got 2 and then it goes back to me. So I'm going to do like, I got a couple ones. I'll go this one first because smoking. Any smokers out there, I'm fucking gassing these cigars. When your lighter runs out of fluid. There's nothing worse than that. You want a little fucking nicotine kick.
I don't hate his late round pick.
And it's just fucking, you're getting the sparks and nothing's coming out of it. And you are nowhere near fuel or whatever you can do to get that lighter going. So I'm going to pick your lighter runs out of fluid as my 4th round pick.
How many lighters do you have though? You have grill lighters. You have like, how often are you not?
How many lighters do I have in my van when I'm smoking a stick?
Okay, but you can drive to a gas station and buy a lighter.
Yes, but it's still a buzzkill. He could drive to the fucking gas station and get gas, but it's still a buzzkill.
Okay.
You could fucking man up and just go out to work and not call out of work when you're sick. You could legitimately go.
I was sick and I came to work.
I'm just saying.
Did I call out?
No, I don't know.
I didn't.
Lighter running out of fluid.
Okay,
and then what's the other one? Your last pick.
Well, I'm going to go with running out of something now. I don't have to deal with it as much. Running out of toilet paper.
Okay.
You run out of toilet paper. I know I have the bidet, but still, you still got to do some spot wipes.
I don't.
You run out of toilet paper, especially if you're in a public setting, motherfucker, and you run out of toilet paper. That's all-time scary moment.
Here's my question.
Yes. You have entered the Thunderdome.
Let me just ask you one question,
and then I'm going to tell you why there's something wrong with me.
Let me ask you one question.
Yes.
What point of the day are you? Are you like starting? You're going to be out all day, or you're on your way home?
Are you talking about running out of toilet paper?
Yeah. It makes a big difference.
Also,
I think at any point.
Are you in a public place?
No, even at your house, it doesn't matter.
In your house, you could just jump in the shower.
Well,
I would never do that. But I know you could.
Here's why I asked the question. It's like at the end of the day, you're about to go home. I'm pulling my pants up. It is what it is. And you're just driving home.
No, I get that. That's what you have to do.
But if you're starting your day,
you have to go home and you have to change.
This is miserable.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a major inconvenience.
I got an issue inside of myself that I know from even like ordering food
Crohn's disease
restaurants. Is I have a fucking phobia of running out of things. So like everything I do is like on top. So let's just say we're going through a lot of lettuce that week. I'm going to buy a shit ton of lettuce that it might go bad.
Yeah.
I'm the same way with toilet paper. Like I got so much toilet paper on deck that I don't have this problem because I hate running out of things just in general.
Well, when we need to make a donation to a third world country that suffers a natural disaster, you're going to look like the fucking president of the United States.
Yes, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So like I didn't have a problem at all.
If there's a toilet paper shortage anywhere in the world, look over here in West Revere and you might find a stash somewhere.
All right, so I'm up. My last pick, I'm surprised it even has gotten this far.
It's the pick of the look at this.
I think this could, and I think this is one that you guys will actually agree with me.
Are you actually going to drop I think this might win me the draft
line?
I
think this one might win the draft.
Okay.
But you'll find some way to spin it, or I didn't. So
hold on, isn't it his pick? It's Nico's pick.
It is.
It is Nico's pick. Okay. Shit, you're right. I forgot.
That's all right. He's not picking. If he picks what I'm about to pick, then I'll just kill myself.
Yeah.
I'll kill myself. That'll be my thing, is getting Wally pipped.
I had it too. I just forgot about it. Buzzkill.
Nico's
like when I pop out in softball.
When your friend's girlfriend picks where to go for dinner.
That's a good one. Which I still want to ask you about that dinner experience. We'll get into that.
Popping on softball is a good one though.
I would say in lob pitch softball in Winthrop, Massachusetts,
striking out and
popping up and
I get pissed off.
It's actually a good answer for softball people.
I would say when people cancel last minute.
Okay.
Last minute cancellation is a good pick. I'll give you that.
It's a great pick, Nico. It's a great pick, Nico.
Last minute cancellation, I think, is like literally the somewhat off-brand definition of a bus.
Can I be honest though? Sometimes it's a great thing.
It is.
When someone cancels that you don't really want to go.
I guess you should say on plans you're really looking forward to. I guess that's what I should say at the end. Because listen, sometimes when someone calls, like when you guys told me that, like
that podcast was canceled.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew you were.
Yeah.
You were jacked.
I was. I'm glad you guys didn't say anything.
Were you in the parking lot
for 25 minutes?
Why?
Because I'm a professional.
Yeah, but if you read our text messages, it's like...
You said I assume so.
Yeah, but we didn't have any more conversation. You would think that you would wake up in the morning and shoot a text message and be like, are we still on? Right or wrong?
Justin said I assume so. So that's going to go with we are. It says snow till 3 a.m. and snow tomorrow, but I don't know how much. Completely up to you guys. 2 to 3 inches today, 1 to 2 tomorrow.
So
that was the
and
last
then
text
nobody,
message.
completely up to you guys, and then nobody responds. Then you wake up in the morning, you get ready, and then you drive there. Don't you think you would have been like, are we on? Would that not be the normal thing to do?
I mean, like, but the other side of this, like, someone just putting like in the chat, like, we rescheduled, because I didn't know that. No one told me that. Did you know?
We did it on the with the kid in the Bad Brain.
He
podcast.
called me.
Yeah, I knew because of that.
He called me at 9:30.
The only one
in the
I was
morning.
worried was him, because I was like, he's not going to be able to get out.
It took me an hour
Because of his stupid
It took
car.
me an hour and a half
Because he has a golf, he has a
had so
go-kart
much snow.
instead of getting a normal
Vehicle.
car.
Yeah, no, I
All right, so my last pick.
I have an honorable mention.
No, you got one, and then he got one.
Yes,
and then we'll do some honor.
it's my last
Yes,
pick.
your last pick.
I'm going to set the scenario for you guys.
Oh, here we go. We need a scenario.
I'm setting the scenario.
Yep.
You're at work.
We're at work.
You're at work. Your significant other's at home.
Yep.
She's shooting off sexy texts.
Okay. And then she's asleep.
Hey, I can't wait for you to get home.
Yeah.
I'm going to fucking milk you like fucking Richardson's cow.
Yep. She's going to suck you dry.
I'm going to fucking feed you grapes all night.
Yep.
You get home. She's fucking asleep.
Yeah, that happens a lot. It is a buzzkill.
Massive.
See, this is why you can't let yourself get too hot, too cold.
Yeah, I know, 'cause
that you
you're
gotta just live in the middle, because it's happened too many times.
You're firing off taboo.
I'm now living on the back end of just like, nothing's happening.
Yeah, nothing's happening.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Yeah.
What show am I watching tonight?
Yeah,
You know what
exactly.
I mean?
Yeah.
What show am I gonna
I love when they talk that shit.
They're talking
when,
so,
when
like,
they're
I'm
out,
gonna-
like when you're out with like a bunch of people and like,
Yeah.
wow, you look good tonight. I can't wait to get you home. And then you get home and it's
And then
just
it's
like,
just like poof, right to
dead
bed.
asleep.
I mean, it's like, is there anything worse than that?
Can you take the dog out? Yeah, hold on. I'll be right back. Come back.
up. She's dead asleep.
Like, all right.
And you try to wake her up and give her the shove.
I think that's it. That,
You
I mean,
start
I'm
making
not
as
in a
much noise as
relationship.
possible.
I'm not like a relationship guy, but I can see that being an absolute like pollution.
Oh, it's
Sucks.
horrible.
Before sexy time. Okay. Yeah. And it's like, don't get me gassed up.
If you're putting in the work to get, and it could be even with somebody you're not in a relationship with, it can be a girl that's been, I want you to come over. Listen, you're out with your boys.
Girl,
and that booty call's been texting you all night. Let me know when you leave. And then you shoot the text message off like when it's time to go and you don't get a response.
Yeah.
You know, like, damn,
Yep.
I was looking
outside.
forward to
I
getting
agree with you.
talk.
I totally agree.
I've had it happen where I show up. It's like, I'm there, I'm outside. Let me in, buzz me in. And you get no response. Dude.
Yeah, that's happened like 2 or 3 times in my life. That's
Meanwhile, if you could go inside, her fat fucking friend is just like boxing you.
Yeah.
She's like the fat fucking rhino is boxing you, cock blocking.
my last pick of the draft is going to be being stuck on a plane / the airport.
Like on a delay.
Yeah, like in some way, like either you're stuck on the plane.
Yeah, you're ready to go. You've already drove to the airport.
I gotta-
like 2
being
hours.
stuck
already.
on the plane or in the airport.
You could have made that. You probably could have made that answer a little better.
Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, how? What else do you want?
Being sat next to a young child on a plane.
Oh, like a screaming child.
Yeah, screaming
Like
baby.
that. You want to
Okay,
talk about buzzkill?
that's just
like
a completely different thing. But okay,
how?
because you could be
You're on a
stuck next to
delay.
a screaming child,
Which is way
and
worse
not
than
have
being
the
on a
plane
delay.
be delayed. You fucking retard. What are you talking
You
about?
could be
Nico?
delayed like 5
You
hours.
could be delayed 5 hours and the plane's completely silent. What are you talking
I'd rather
about,
be
Nico?
delayed 5 hours than sit next to a screaming
Okay,
child.
that's your personal fucking preference. It's my pick.
You have terrible
You just said it's the
buzzkills.
same. You just said it's the same thing. It's not.
You have
It's like
terrible
not.
buzzkills.
Would you say that his picks are a buzzkill? Was that your honorable mention?
Oh my god, dude! It's like
I think you
this is
both
so
like
ass.
if we gave you guys 10 picks, you'd both have each other on each other's lists.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
he's
but even
way
still,
more
like-
of a guys. It's not
Well,
even a
you
discussion.
actually have me on your list,
I know.
so you really can't talk. It
Yeah.
was your number one overall pick.
Well, you came in here and you
Justin,
started
yeah,
moving
like,
everything.
he really
He
can't
came in
talk.
here and started moving everything around,
Also,
immediately
it was
put me
like
in a bad
my
mood.
joke, and then he
Yeah.
just was like, "I'm going to do it anyway."
No,
Okay.
he was going to be on it anyways, no matter
Okay.
what.
And,
First of all-
honorable mention. when you have an appointment time and you're there early and like you're ready for your appointment.
The doctor's late.
And then it's past your appointment. Like say if you have a 2:45 appointment, you don't get seen till like 3:07. I'm like,
Sabrina's doctor when she was pregnant was the worst for this. And Al can attest to this. How late is this guy all the time?
He's late all the time.
Constantly.
He's late all the time.
it's so bad.
Your appointment's at 11. It's 1:30 now. And you're like, you're still sitting there. And
I think that doctors, like, they don't give you like real leeway either. Like a lot of people have appointments, but they expect it in reverse. Like
100%. My aunt's best friend said it the best. She had it out with like her primary care doctor. She's older. She's like, your time ain't more valuable than mine.
They think it is.
Yeah, but you think it is.
Well,
It's not. Your time, but your time is not more valuable than mine.
Yeah.
Nor is mine than yours. But like, treat me with the same.
If I'm 5 minutes late, you cancel my appointment, and then I come to the next appointment and you're an hour and a half late, you're a loser.
Right, exactly. Because she was like, I know exactly what you're doing. You're overbooking.
Yeah.
And you're eating up all the insurance money. It's a joke. Don't like, that's bullshit. And it inconveniences me. That's not fair. Your time is not worth more than mine.
I think bad music. So like if you're at like a DJ, like
and they're playing, or you're at a wedding and they're playing bad music.
When your relative plays their own music at a family function.
And when your relative does that,
holy shit,
and ruins the complete vibe. That's a buzzkill.
That puts poop
no
in my
one putting
pants,
that
my
on
friend.
the list, bro. That would have been a good one.
Yeah, or like doing it on podcasts and stuff.
Just keep adding me to the list.
Just find different
Imagine
ways
just playing music on a podcast.
You've done it more than once. That's why it has to be put on the list.
Oh God. All right,
It's not my fault that your cousin is a professional musician.
Oh my
takes
God,
pride in his music.
Justin,
I am a professional musician.
I'm not going to get into this.
What makes me not a professional musician?
You have to make a full-time income to be a professional musician.
Oh, I think that's a good idea. That's a good stipulation.
I make a monthly income off.
Yeah, but
Are
it's
we
not a full-time
professional
thing.
podcasters?
No.
No, we don't make a monthly income, so no.
But what's a monthly income? It's a full-time income. If you're going to be a professional in something, you need to make a full-time income.
Not true.
Well, technically, we make enough to pay a bill, whatever bill that might be. It might be like a Netflix account.
We're the least amount of professionalism is on this podcast.
But I think that what Mark was saying.
If I have music professionally recorded, and if I have music put out in all the professional platforms and it gets downloads and listens monthly to where I make, listen, just because you get a penny for a stream, if I'm making $25 a month or $70 a month, it does not make a difference.
Do you have a net profit?
Yeah, technically I do.
Okay. Do you? And I'm not
So then
trying
this
to. I'm not
podcast
trying
is
to,
professional by
I'm
that
not trying
metric.
to. But then to your point, Justin, if you're paying for it to be on these places and you're playing for professionals, technically,
What makes you a professional content creator? The amount of money that you make, or that you're getting paid to do it? If I'm putting out content, right, just based off your metric, and I'm a new content creator, and I'm only getting $400 a month, does that make me a professional?
No.
Why not?
Because it's.
But I'm still doing it. I'm doing it full time.
No. I think you have to make enough to pay
Putting in
bills.
full-time hours and making full-time money are two different things.
No, it's like if, let's say MB Fuma wants to get into the relaxed guy tunnel business. Let's just say he wants to throw me $200 a month. I would not consider myself a professional content creator.
No,
I
when you make a
I think you have to
full-time
make
income,
thousands a week, or at least $1,000 a week.
But Justin, to your point, whether it's I'm getting paid or I get both. So like I get paid to post certain things.
Yeah.
And like I have my own other ways of making money, but like it's my full-time job.
Yeah.
So
But me being a professional musician does not need to be does not need to have it be my full-time job.
But Justin, if you're saying, if you use it on the metrics of.
So if you had a full-time job on top of what you were doing.
Okay.
But he could still technically have a full-time
So
paycheck.
you not.
I think it all depends how much money you make.
Yeah, because you got to think, if you're a gigging musician that does like, I don't know, you like play the acoustic guitar,
A gigging musician does not make you a professional musician.
But how does that but it's the same.
It's not.
Metric. You guys both aren't making full-time income. This guy just happens to be playing his music live. You're recording it in a studio and putting it on a platform.
If you're not getting paid for it, if you're
I would actually make that a thing that a gigging musician is more of a professional musician than a studio musician, because they're getting paid more money.
Yeah, you're getting paid to be there.
And they have studio
not
stuff
necessarily.
You get
but I can. Anytime I play a show right now, I'm going to get paid for it.
Yeah, no, I get that, but you're not doing it. You should do it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, but
then it would be a different story. I think so my thing is that I'm not saying you don't have the capability to be a professional musician.
Yeah, I'm not saying that either.
I'm saying that you don't make enough money to consider yourself
that's all I'm saying. I'm saying you're not talented enough to be a professional musician. You are. I'm just saying, like,
I think coming from someone who's not a musician, I don't think that you could really. It's like me trying to be like, no, you're not a content creator.
Well, you do always try to put your 2 cents in about his content creation. So
that's false.
But here's the other thing.
And his audience.
I'm just saying, when it comes to being full-time at something, because Justin, if you think like if your metric is...
But you don't have to work full-time to do... You're telling me you work 40 hours a week doing it? You work full...
That's not the point.
So you don't have
but I make a full-time income. It doesn't matter. The hour amount doesn't matter.
It's okay.
I agree with that.
What?
Because that doesn't matter.
The hours don't matter.
Yeah,
the money.
It's how much money you make.
It's how much money you make.
Yeah, but it's not... Is it my fault that Spotify gives you... fractions a penny per stream?
No, you need to get more streams.
But that's not the debated
and
topic.
get paid for it.
If I have 700 monthly, right now I have 700 monthly listeners, which is a lot for a local person.
No one's saying it's not. Yeah,
it is.
Okay. Nobody debated it.
If you look up any other local people that are under me,
I'm going to make a list.
25 streams a month.
Okay.
Right. Okay. You understand? Just that in itself makes you, just those listens makes it professional. I'm listened to in 50 different countries. Okay.
I don't know.
People are listening every day.
All right, but Justin,
I get it.
Hold on, wait a second. Your metric is to close this out. Because
I'm just saying the dollar amount is irrelevant because I can't control. It's like if you were making a deal.
It's not.
If you were making a deal and it's like, let's say Dave's Hot Chicken was going to pay you $20,000 to do 10 videos, right? You have the ability to make that deal. Whereas I don't have that ability to make that deal based off streams. Even if my video and your video and my streams for one song were the exact identical same. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I do to a certain extent.
I'm not able to broker a fucking, unless it's like a t-shirt deal or something like that. I'm not able to broker a deal off streams.
Okay, but hold on a second.
I think
that's not
you're looking at it different. My opinion is that you have to make enough money to pay a job, to be a job.
So my thing is, if you're going based on where the music's recorded and what platforms it goes out to, and we're having it professionally recorded, I'm having it professionally put on platforms, I could go into a studio, pay $2,500, and I'm now a professional musician.
But you're not getting the streams to back it up.
How do you know that?
Then do it.
It doesn't matter about the
Of course it does.
But
yes, it does. Because if I made $10 per stream, I'd be making tenfold more money than everyone at this table put together.
Yeah, but that's not how it works.
I can't control that. So if
you need to get more streams.
Yeah, I understand that.
So instead of 700 monthly listeners, you need 7,000.
Okay. You
need to put out more music.
Yep.
And you need a tour.
Yep. All I'm saying is I can't control the monetization on it, whereas opposed to you can. So it changes the.
You got to become undeniable.
It changes the game.
Burnout.
I just don't.
The people that listen to it like it. So
yeah,
it's not my fault that I can't. I can't get it to a mass.
Yes, you can.
Okay, then do it.
That's not the point. Is
if you had a cousin that was in like a
Oh, I know he doesn't help. He's not helping you.
He doesn't help.
It's your career.
Yeah.
Did you help him? Did you help him?
Yeah, I've helped him.
You've put him on the stories and stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. He's been on a ton of Bad Brain stuff. We're helping him right now by him being on our podcast.
I guess.
So what are you talking about?
I think maybe he's helping us more.
Helping us out way more than even like close to
how many times does he share it?
Anytime you tag me in a story, I share it.
But like, it's not like him being here is like.
Right, but I'm just saying I'm just using it as an example. So you're saying no, but I'm saying yeah.
I think so. My opinion, and I think since Justin's the only one that disagrees with this, I think you have to make the money a full-time income to be.
I'm an amateur musician.
Yes.
Happy.
Yes. And guess what?
But an amateur doesn't mean you're not talented.
Yes.
Amateur doesn't mean you suck.
Shit.
Huh?
I'm a piece of shit. Add it to the list. Add it to another thing on the list.
Okay, so we'll add piece of shit.
If people that are amateur boxers aren't bad boxers, they're just
not a pro yet. Yeah. That's all it means. Yeah, exactly. You have an amateur boxer, it's the toughest guy on the fucking planet. Eventually, Floyd Mayweather was an amateur boxer. Did you just fight?
Everybody is.
No.
Oh.
For some reason, Justin's taking it as an insult.
It's not like at all.
You guys are insulting.
It is not an insult. It's not
because you're being insulting.
It is not.
We're insulting the quality of his music just to say like he hasn't gone.
No one said like you're a bad musician. Your shit sucks. No one says that.
It is not my fault that Spotify and iTunes all pays a fraction of a penny per stream. That is not my fault. I have no control out of it.
Yeah, you got to get more streams, right?
Yeah, of course. But I have enough streams where if I got paid more, I'd be fucking raking in money in that. So
yeah,
but that's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that Justin, that's if the queen had balls, she'd be the king scenario.
Yeah, you got to go out there, start traveling, start doing shows more often.
There's a reason
Make
why.
more music.
Justin, I want to see you pick up a guitar and start playing folk fest like Bob
quit
Dylan.
Music.
There's a reason why.
He's quit.
There's a reason why all these artists are fighting Spotify and fighting all these companies to get paid more for what they're putting out.
Yes, because I agree that like Taylor
they're all making a ton of money, these streaming platforms, to just host. All you're doing is hosting, and you're getting monthly fucking things. You're getting monthly subscriptions, making hand over fist.
So you think because Spotify is preventing you from being, what do you guys define as a professional musician or professional at anything? Is it enough? I'm saying it's enough where if you're doing something and making a full-time income to where that can be considered your job, that makes you a pro. So what defines, you're saying it's just what?
What I'm saying is,
make it quick.
We're talking about just music here. And if it's just music, I said I define myself as a professional musician, even though if I put music out there and let's say I'm getting 20,000 streams on it because Spotify's paying fucking fractions of a penny, that doesn't make me any less of a professional.
I think you got to pay. I think they got to make enough for like a full-time income.
I'm saying it does not make you any less of a professional.
But if that's the case, Justin, anybody can go on, pay the professional recording fees and become a professional musician.
I guess.
So you're lowering the bar is what I'm trying to tell you.
100%.
I guess. I'm playing on handicap.
Let me know.
You talk too much.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right, that's the episode. Check out Marc Lewis.
At Marc Lewis. Is it a 1S now? You changed it from Marc Lewis is cool. Were you getting mad at like the jokes? Like we'd be like, Marc Lewis is gay, like those jokes?
No, I mean, the name was supposed to be
Marc Lewis's
somewhat
brother.
self-deprecating.
Yeah, Marc Lewis's brother. My question is that have you seen the new Marc Lewis that's really taking the internet by storm?
No, who's that?
Oh, he is.
He's taking the internet by storm. His name's Marc Lewis too.
Is it a doctor?
You know, he's from Texas.
Really?
It's a black dude.
Nice, dude.
He might be.
I can see why people would confuse us.
He is the real Marc Lewis.
Do you know what his name is?
No, Marc Lewis.
Marc Lewis?
No, his like fucking handle.
His handle now.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my God. Anyways, he's like a retarded black guy from Texas.
It's my kind of guy.
Who's right here? That's what you put?
Yeah. It's to encourage conversation and dialogue around the topic.
Listen, fuck you, fart sucker, as always.
Fuck the fart
we'll
sucker.
see you guys next week. Let's hope we actually put Nico's mic on. So Nico's mic's on for this episode. So that's good. All right. See you later.